Welcome, Twitch and everything else, to the wonderful, sexy time that is Dragon
Hey
Heist.
tutti!
Now, they're already speaking.
Hello.
Let me mute that. There we go. And yeah, we will get right into it. They're very eager. We'll see what happens today, they left off with a troll.
Keep making
Top
some
Hello,
story.
noise.
hello. I see two of
Hello,
you.
Wizo!
Hey, how's it going?
Rocking and rolling. I think we've all been thinking about this troll for a week now.
That's good. That's good. That's a good start. Figuring out how to deal with it and everything.
The what, the variables, the what, the who's, the house. Ooh, and I got a mouse. So let's see if,
Good, good.
let's see.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
It's super choppy for me.
Yeah, it is a little choppy for you, but it seems like you guys are doing better IT-wise at least, so that's good.
Well, Jamie, the other dude, is still not in. I think he needs some assistance.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him. Just drop down to the general
Let's
voice
see.
area on Discord.
Okay, I will.
All right.
I'm gonna give him a phone call.
Does this sound better, Wizo?
Oh, this sounds much better.
I'm just using my computer.
Excellent.
Fantastic. One thing I wanted to do real quick was I wanted to change my name to just be Avalor in the sidebar chat here.
Oh, in
I
Discord?
just did my character sheet.
Oh, on your character.
No, actually in Foundry, so that I can like be whispered by just Avalor.
I got you.
Hey, do you need any help?
Yeah, let me just adjust you all to your games. Game
You're
name here.
in Discord, yeah?
Well, they're figuring that out. I have to configure players, so just one sec. Let me change you guys' name. So,
Yeah, how the heck did we do? I forget how I did. Hey, Wizo and company. Jamie, can you remind us how do we get into the voice channel? What do you click?
you just drop down into the voice channel. It says voice channel general. Click general, and then you should be able to get it.
You click voice, drop down, go towards the bottom. It says say voice channel general. And I think you just click on that, and then it puts you in the voice channel. Do you see like on the bottom left? Yeah. Make sure that the box, the Discord box, is all the way dragged up so that you can see the very bottom.
There we go. If you reload
Do you see where it says like video screen?
your name will be changed.
In Discord.
What's that? Okay. On the left side, do you see anything like a microphone, earphones?
Yes.
Yeah. This is like my second time ever using this too. Yeah, I think above that, like there's on top of where it says video.
It says text channels, general, and voice channels. General.
Click on that. Click on voice. Oh no, down below. Go down below. Maybe it's different for you. Just click on like voice channel or something. You just click on it.
Clicking all that.
Okay.
Okay, so in
Can you go
Discord,
down further on that, like underneath where it says Daniel Pankiki Wizo? Yeah, I'm listening to Wizo.
All right. So on Discord, you see where it says text channels general, correct? Yes. Okay.
Do you see where it says text channels general? James?
Yes.
Okay, so underneath that, yeah.
Yep. There should be voice channels general.
You see where it says voice channels general, and then it says our 3 names underneath? You see that, right, James?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, Wizo? He sees that?
Click general. Double click with your. There you are.
Click on general.
Hey.
James, click
Welcome.
on general.
You guys are all here. This is good. This is good.
Somebody said right check, dude. I'm sorry.
Wait, how did that happen? I don't think I did it.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
You just followed the soothing instructions of my voice. And
No, I
thus
didn't
all
do
the
anything.
result.
I kept my shit together. Okay, and now video on 4. Also not coming up automatically. You guys are very kind to be so patient. Appreciate it.
Of course, of course. It's
But
not
as
as
soon as
bad as
everyone
last
else-
session. That's for sure.
Yeah. Right. Let's just make sure. I want to make sure I can move my token from like moment 1.
Oh. Okay, it's unpaused.
As you can. Right.
You gonna get into the action now, JT?
Jamie's starting off running.
All right. So first, how's everyone's week been? Good.
All we've been doing is thinking about playing all week. We're like, yes.
All right. So you guys remember where you left
It's
off?
not
then,
so far
correct?
from the truth.
What?
You guys remember where you left off then, correct?
We could use a
Yes,
little
yes.
refresher, but absolutely.
All
We
right.
replayed your words over in our minds thousands of times.
Yeah.
What
How,
does it mean?
how, what was
The detail.
Freak out.
Detail.
Who
So what
are
I
these
generally
bad
do at the
creatures?
start of each session is have the players give a recollection, and if they completely bungle something, then I try to help them out. But usually, you guys have try to recall what happened last time, and thus it helps you guys remember, keep notes, and also tells me what was the most impactful to you guys. So, who wants to recall what happened last session?
I'm just gonna pause real quick. Can I make sure I can move my token?
Yeah, I've unpaused it so
Any
you can
movement.
try to move it and then move back.
All right. Good. So it is working. Oh, thank
I just-
goodness.
I don't know. There was such a blaze of fighting. All I remember is like Archibald Dunkley just like flying in to save the day and like talon swooping some jerk in the head. That's the part that really stands out.
You're not
My
incorrect
recollection.
in that.
Um,
Does anyone want to add?
oh, and there's the
You're in a
true
brawl.
token. So
Let's call it like we see it. We were in a brawl fight before we've all even properly met, defending someone we didn't even know regarding an incident we knew nothing about. And in the thick of Archibald Dunkley's talon swipes, a troll emerged from the center giant gaping hole, which no one saw coming. And the barkeeper was startled, and all we did was yell troll, and we looked around, and then we froze.
can we have a reenactment of how troll was yelled? Because that was a point of great discussion.
Ah, okay. I can reread the scene for you, if that's what you want.
Also, let's not forget there are bats, but I think an unspecified number.
Of bat-like creatures, he said.
That
Like
like
creatures. Thank you.
you are correct. And since we left off of that, I'll reread you
What
the
makes a
introduction.
bat-like creature? Are you just messing with us?
I will reread you the introduction, and then we will start combat and get straight into the thick of it. So, setting the scene for it. Shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty green skin, a tangled nest of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes as it bares its yellow teeth and howls. You see that a half-dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear, except for the barkeep, Durnan, who shouts, "Troll!" And that is where we will start our session. So, getting into combat. Top right, fist, roll your initiative, and we'll see who goes what, or who does what.
Oh, do we not pick up from where we left off?
Oh, we're picking up right there. We just didn't roll
No, new
initiative,
battle,
new
new
combat, essentially. Because you're not going to necessarily be just fighting these guys, so...
Did I roll?
Those are some big
Archibald
rolls.
and Avalor have rolled. Top right with the fist. There we go. Now we just need Marth.
Yeah, am I not? I'm not like listed on the drop down in my my thing.
You're there, the fist, top right.
Who's Sturge?
Yes. Sturge is the bat-like creature.
Mm-hmm.
James, in the fist,
Yeah,
if you go down next to your name, there should be a picture of a die.
Yeah.
Ooh, Avalor, you got an early.
What's that, James?
No picture of me nor a die. The fist. Up down.
On the top right with the fist, at the very bottom of all the initiative is, well, you really who haven't rolled. I can roll for you if you want.
But why can't I roll? I'm confused. Why I'm not getting.
You should be able to roll.
No.
An alternative way to roll, if you don't see
Yeah,
yourself on the fist, is if you double-click your character and then click initiative, it'll just roll anyways. So that's another easy way to do it.
Right. My character is listed on the fist, right?
It is. It is.
We see it listed there, yeah.
You see it? That's funny, man.
We see it.
I got Sturge, Avalor, Troll, Ermin, K-Bar, and that's it. I don't have Archibald or me visible.
Odd. In these instances,
Right?
you can just reload Foundry, and then it should take care of 90% of the issues. The other 10% is a crapshoot.
Who's Durnan?
Durnan's the barkeep.
Ah, great.
What about Yagra? Is Yagra, isn't she in the party?
She's going with the bandits at that point. I mean, you'll see why when it gets to their turn. Everyone will universally have one interesting thing that they do.
This is much better. Now I got the video. Very good.
Excellent. There you go.
There's Marth.
There we go.
Good. So now can you see yourself to roll?
Yeah.
Excellent. Click that die. There we go.
Yeah.
Now,
there we go. Thanks, guys.
Boy.
All right.
we begin. As you see these little bat-like creatures go, and they try to attach themselves. Some actually attach themselves to the troll. As you see them just sucking on it, and then you see some others fly off to the patron. Some miss a few of them, while other ones go, and they end up putting their little pincers. It's kind of like mosquito beaks into, the mosquito bits as they pierce into someone's flesh, and you see a little suck up of what would be blood as you see this one person get dried up and turns into a withered husk, as does this bandit. Upon seeing that, this one is just floating around here. This one will actually go to you, Kabar, as it tries to hit you with its piercer. Does a 12 hit your armor class, Kabar?
You're asking me?
Kabar, yeah. What is your AC?
Can you like my armor class? Hold on. Attributes.
Yep.
Where am I looking here, bud?
Armor class.
AC. It's probably listed AC.
It's on the top of your character sheet. You don't need to click a
Okay. Armor class 16, mother sucker.
All right.
Yeah.
So it tries to pierce into you, but you are able to just dodge out of the way as it has this like big fat bulbous looking mosquito that you can tell has a whole bunch of just blood in it that just jiggles. And then after that we go to their turn. Now the not dead patrons all act in the same, and so does Yagra, as they all run like little bitches away, because they aren't going to deal with the troll.
Wait, they're dead? Those patrons are dead? They're dead? Some of them died from that one bite?
Some of them got totally dried out, yeah.
Yeah, this one got... Oh, wait, where's the one that died? Oh, no, that was the one that died. Here. This
What
one
the
died.
heck are we gonna do here?
And we may want to take off. What is the bar
This one
doing?
misses.
Like, or is that something that we have?
The barkeep will go on his turn, but everyone else is literally running away, disengaging as a full action, and just trying to dip.
Is there a door or a second stairs to a second flight?
Yeah, so you can see in the corners here, there are stairs leading up to the next level, as everyone is trying to hustle toward the stairs. As per our
And you
little-
I don't see.
You people with a
Let's-
mouse, you can use your roller to zoom out and right click and hold to see that move the map around.
Now, I did not
So
place
use your
stairs, if that's what you're asking for, but we're just going to say in the corners are stairs to get up to the second level.
Okay.
And that's it. There's some confusion.
Okay.
Other patrons
And
other patrons
and
are
where's
both
the
running.
doors?
The first one, other patrons are what?
Are both running upstairs and outdoor?
Yes, they are trying to get away in any way that they can. And what was the second question? Doors?
Where's the door? Yeah, where's the exit?
That's why I said in the corners. There's going to be some exits here. So an exit, I'll just put an E by the
Stairs
exit.
and corners. Yeah. Okay, so stairs and exit are in the corners. Yeah.
Yes, you're able to follow those,
Okay, gotcha.
and there are multiple entrances and exits to the yawning portal for just such an occasion. So if you guys want to try to run away, you can, or you can try to fight the troll.
And just did you say
And-
around
and
how many
these
sturges
dead
have we seen?
Vampires.
What did you say for the other one?
How many sturges was that?
Half a dozen plus 3. So technically, the most you can see are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 sturges.
Okay. And some are
Anybody
literally-
know what a sturge is?
It's like a big, it's like a bat with a mosquito, like a marlin spike on its face. That it can, dip into and suck.
That's not a
Hey,
bad
Wizo.
description. I'll get an image for you. What's up?
Thank you.
Would our characters, because my brother, especially the barbarian, is pretty new to this. Like, would we know troll to be something that is even considered for us to approach and attack, or it's coming out of this well?
Roll me a knowledge nature to see how much you roll. And this could be a group
Knowledge
check as
nature.
well. These are your little sturges.
Oh,
And they are
beautiful.
tiny.
Ah, there. Oh, they're so.
I
cute.
can't see that. Where?
In
It's in
Discord.
the other thing.
I
It's in
put it
where?
in Discord. Yeah.
Oh, Discord. Okay.
That's so cute. My flying friend.
Oh, that is pretty cute.
I've never
Mosquito
heard a
spread.
surge called
Is someone
cute, but
rolling?
there's a first for
Is
everything.
someone rolling a nature?
All right, so now we have Avalor.
So Avalor is his jaw is dropping to the floor. He's heard of trolls growing up in the farm. He's never seen anything like this before. His initial instinct is to run, but then he realizes that he came to the city for adventure, and
Oh
that
gosh!
troll, while looking
Fireball! Fireball!
Well, that's a
that,
little.
the way the bartender reacted is giving me a little bit of a clue that this might be a normal occurrence. And given that there's a big kind of well right in the center, it feels more normal. So Avalor, while he's attempted to run, he's going to jump up. He's going to hop up from his seat that he's sitting in, and he is going to face the troll and take 2 steps forward toward it, or a couple steps to get within range. He's going to stare the troll right in the eye, and he's going to cast Charm Person on the troll because it's a humanoid, correct?
It is, and technically it is in combat, so that you would know that there is. I believe it has advantage to the save. I will double check.
It does have advantage at the save, but so Avalor's going to get up. He's going to look at the troll. He's going to kind of flip through his spell book because he's still kind of a novice, and he is going to roll Charm Person.
Oh, Okay, so you click Charm Person, consume the spell slot. I just did it just to see if I was correct on that, without consuming your spell slot.
Oh,
Then you got Charm the Troll.
I'm gonna charm the troll to an attempt to make him a friendly toward us, and I'm gonna say, after I place the charm, I'm gonna say, "Good evening, troll. What brings you here this evening?"
All right.
Yeah,
So
badass, Danny.
I like it. I like it.
It's very insurance friendly.
So
Not gonna-
since
at the worst
it
case,
has
you're not gonna burn them.
advantage, essentially what happens is you say, "Good evening, troll. Good evening, friend. What brings you here?" The troll, it seems like it starts to the magic starts to tick, and then it looks towards the scourge that is sucking out some of its blood. It goes, as it brushes that aside, as it seems that the scourge has disrupted the effects of Charm Person, and you would know it did not take.
Oh boy! So Avalor's gonna just sit there, kind of like shaking a little bit, but realize that that was the best that he had, and nothing worked, and then he's gonna take a few steps back and head back here toward his group party to kind of get some cover
Okay,
and
I
get
think
out of
you
his
have two- I think you
direction.
have 10 more feet you can move. Because you moved a little bit here. You moved,
Yeah.
you have 15 feet. Yeah. There you go. Good, good. Alright, and when you are ready, end your turn.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be it for Avalor on this one. He gave it his best, boys.
Wizo, what did you say
Nice
about
try.
knowledge roll? You said something about a knowledge roll so we could see
Oh
what
yeah,
our
roll a
characters know
nature.
about the
Click
troll? Like,
nature, and then you'll see what you know.
I don't know how to do that. Click nature? Where's that? Does anybody know how to do click nature?
So go to your inventory, or double-click your character for your attributes. Click attributes, and then there should be to the right of like your strength, dex, constitution. Those are your skills. Click nature to see what you would know. We're taking the first roll.
Nice.
Oh my god! All right, Archibald, you know quite a bit. You know that trolls are these green monstrous creatures that, while feared by most adventurers, usually need to be burned or destroyed by acid in order to stop their monstrous regeneration. Usually, there have been some rumors around the world that there have been different trolls, but those are strange and unfounded at best. You also know that trolls are very vicious and deal a lot of damage, definitely above your guys' pay grade. And sturges, however, are more around what you guys can deal with, as they are these small little fly-like creatures that try to drain the blood from people like giant mosquitoes. And they try to attach themselves to people as well. So if it ever hits you, it will just attach itself. And that'll just suck out people's blood even quicker. So, that is what you would know of these creatures. Oh, that, and they should generally be in a dark and dank area, like from down in the well. Alright, the troll moves here as he moves around and then goes to here as the entirety of his turn. Marth, what do you want to do?
Is there a sturge that maybe it's like attached to somebody that I could take a shot at with my bow?
This sturge is attached to someone, and so is this.
But Jamie, I think he's getting kind of close to you, man. If
I've got people between me and him, right?
Where are you?
I mean,
Let's see.
yeah, he's got a.
I think if he hits you, you're having a really bad day. That troll's gonna. If that troll hits you,
Oh,
you're-
this one should be gone.
Like, cook.
Yeah, you have a clear line of sight since this bandit is down for the count. So you can try to shoot.
What are my options in terms of? Can I take a pop shot and then get some distance as well? Is it like can you shoot and move?
So
and
a
move,
shot
you know?
would be a main action, and then you can still move and use your bonus action if you have it. You don't have a bonus action really yet, but you can shoot it and then run away like a true hero.
I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I think
That's a classic halfling move, you know.
Indeed, indeed.
All right,
I
I'm taking a shot at this sturge here.
I'll just put in the bugs. I suggest you dash away, and we all do, because I don't even know why we're fighting this troll.
Dash is a main action that doubles. Well, it gives you an extra set of movement, but yeah.
I have no idea why you're fighting a troll, but go for it.
You're, okay, well, no, you're making a. I mean, Danny stood up. Come on.
Yeah.
He's got his.
Yeah, my wisdom told me that a hit from him, where our hit points we can't take a hit. So what do we?
Oh,
We
from
have-
the troll. Like, the troll is above your pay grade. The Sturges are not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot at a sturge. And I'm gonna keep moving. I'm quick. I'm nimble. I'm gonna take a shot and move, man.
All right.
All right.
All right. Quick on. I'm not. How do I do combat?
You would go to inventory and you would click on your short bow, Marth.
Okay. And we're just hit roll.
Yes.
Cool.
We'll get him.
All right. So, you shoot your short bow, Marth, and while this sturge is latched onto this person, the arrow just goes, pierces it as it hits that blood sac underneath, and the whole thing pops like a balloon.
Woohoo!
Go get him.
Very nice.
Way to go,
You
big
have
brother.
killed one of the sturges.
Experience point ching. All right, and then I.
Blood has been drawn.
All right, blood indeed has been drawn this day. And when you are ready,
Yeah. And
either
then,
end your turn or move/do your bonus action.
No, I'm moving. I'm moving.
Toward it, right? Toward the troll?
What a bonus action? What's a yeah? Right. What's a bonus action entail?
Bonus action is that if you are able to use something as a bonus action, usually it'll say it, then you can say I'm using this as a bonus action. For example, a spell or an ability. You don't have anything yet, but at level 2, you'll be using your bonus action every round, I'm pretty sure, as a rogue.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I moved to the bottom corner. So, how do I gauge distance? Yeah, that's what I got.
Can I do that? All right. So how you would
Just
move
move there.
is, left
Yeah.
control, hold it down, drag with your mouse, and then space. Well, yeah, I think that actually works. Yeah. Excellent.
As Martha's trying to get out of the way, Avalor just screams out as the troll gets closer. He says, "Be careful! It's huge!"
All right, and with that, end your turn so we can get to Durnan.
I also yell a Luke Skywalker-esque. I got one. You know.
Yeah, you're zapping womp rats here, huh?
No. Somebody's got to yell like, "That's great! Don't get cocky." But anyway, go on. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Big mess.
Big moves, racking up the XP, baby.
All right. So
took down a little
you hear Durnan. Oh, end your turn, Marth, and then we'll get to Durnan. Top right fist at the very bottom. End your turn.
JT, you got that?
No, I did not. I was drawn away by children. What happened?
End
You have
your
to
turn.
end your turn. You go to the fifth.
Oh, shit, man. Sorry.
All right.
I
So we go to
apologize.
Durnan. He sees you guys down there, and he says, "Take the Sturges! I'll get the troll!" As you see him dash up for his total of 60 feet. And he, since he is pretty badass, uses an action surge to take out this double crossbow. You see it has like 2 bolts in it. As he shoots it at the troll. Hits and pierces it for a lot of damage, actually, as it turns and looks towards Durnan as it starts to go towards him. And you see him drop a crossbow and get ready to pull out his great sword on his back. And as he says, "Come here, you ugly!" With that,
Dun, 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 dun.
we got Archie.
I yell back to Durnan. Yeah, I was already there, man.
All right.
Way ahead of you. Yeah.
So, Archibald.
Hey, Wizo.
What's up?
Yeah, I can do like I think I can do like a flying talon, like a dive bomb with my talents. You know about that?
Yeah,
Like
you
a flying,
can.
not fly and stop. There's something where I get more attack when I fly and hit with my talons while I'm flying, like a dive bomb. Do you know about that?
I don't see anything. I know you can fly to get faster, but let's see.
Yeah. I remember reading I can like fly and kind of hit in flight instead of stop and then
You can?
flight.
Let's see. What was your race again? What was the name of it?
Arakaka.
Peacock.
Peacock. I'm looking at
Cockatiel.
Peacock and I'm not finding anything for some reason as a race. Let's see. So, purpose.
Must be in the wrong edition.
Yeah. That's what it is. I'm not seeing any flyby attacks, kind of, or any bonuses. I know that you can fly. You have a flying speed of 50 feet. And you can't wear medium or heavy armor, obviously. Your talents are natural weapons, which you can use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit with them, you deal slashing damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength modifier instead of bludgeoning damage, normal for unarmed strikes. It doesn't say anything about flying doing extra damage.
All right, I will.
If you find that somewhere, link it to me in the future.
Oh, great. Well, okay.
I found it in the monsters manual, actually. It talked about
so
a bomb attack.
monsters are a bit different than players in player race. So, yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, cool. So I'll fly over to this one here, if all right. Right there. Cool.
Oh, yeah,
and then hit it. And then,
oh, you can.
Yeah, so I'll just.
Yep, space to move.
Oh. Cool.
Oh, you almost had it. While still holding it down.
Just drag it over.
Yep, space. Space. There you go. Well, not on top of the sturge. You can't be in the same square. But you can be right there. You got it.
Okay, and why don't I try hitting this guy? I think I'll hit it with my mace here.
Archie, all right. Let's see if you can hit, though. Or if you went too fast.
Yeah.
Were you flying?
You went way too fast. You're like, whoa, as you fly over. And this sturge sees you and just dips a little bit, but you swing way high thinking it would have gone up.
Where do I go to end my turn here?
Top right.
Oh, I guess I could.
What?
Okay, can I fly away?
You were so happy because you killed a baby bat thing.
Yeah, I killed a baby bat thing. My children are not impressed with my sturge murder.
And as an extra move, can I take a fly back a little bit, or what's?
If you move outside of this range, like outside of here, like one more square away, since you have 5 feet left, you would give the sturge an attack of opportunity, where it could try to latch on to you.
Oh, never mind. I'll say that. Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
I'm not. I'm trying to. Yeah, where do I get to my end turn here?
Top right with the fist.
Oh, the fist, right? Okay, did I lose on my attack because I was like flying so far? Like if I had flown to a closer sturge, stopped, would have had a better hit?
You rolled a 5. Well, a 4 is why you.
Like if I had flown to.
Yeah, that's why you didn't hit. But yeah, sturges are sturges.
Wizo, I think maybe just do you mind just doing a quick background for the group here on like the two rolls, like the first roll to determine if you hit or not, and then like how the second roll worked with how much damage you do versus armor class and stuff.
That would make sense, yeah, since you're all
I think
so. The first roll, the attack roll, is to see if you actually hit the creature and were able to get your damage through and make an impact, or if it dodged, if its armor deflected it, or anything along those lines. If your attack doesn't hit, then the damage doesn't matter, because you technically didn't damage it. But that's the second part where it's
Does that mean rolling higher? That mean roll higher than its armor class?
Yes, you have to meet or beat for armor class. And saving throws.
Gotcha. I'm still of the generation where lower armor class is better. So.
Oh, of THAC0? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Gygax version. You know, is the negative. The lower, the closer to negative, further negative you were, the better your armor. So gotcha.
Yeah, this is
You
a
want your
bit
armor
easier to
class
calculate.
high is what I'm striving for. It makes much more sense.
Yeah, it's much easier, for sure, to
Yeah, cool.
yeah, to do.
Hey, Big Bird. Big Bird, did you finish your turn?
Yeah, you can see on the if you go to the fist that it's on you.
Okay. All right. Quick question: if I attack something, how can I move, or how much can I move afterwards?
You can move the
Wizo,
rest of
like,
your
there's
movement that you
a-
have left.
I got
so
one of these
you
bat
moved
creatures here.
45 feet, which means you can move
Oh, okay.
5 more feet. So you could move like right there, theoretically.
Oh, that was my
No, me. This is K-Bar.
K-Bar. You
No,
can...
I'm talking K-Bar. This is K-Bar.
Gotcha. So Kabar, you can move 30 feet. However, you are within melee range of a Sturge, which means it will get an attack of opportunity as its reaction if you move away
Yeah.
and run like a true hero.
No. I'm gonna splat it, dude. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
splat it.
All right, splat it and then move.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Sturge out of here.
If to go into a rage, can I go into a rage? I just tell you I'm raging.
Yes, you can, and that is a bonus action. You need to click the rage since you only have so many uses. So you'd go to features, click the rage, and then that's one of your bonus actions.
Features
on your character sheet.
Rage. Yeah, I'm there. No.
I
think I did
You're
it.
pro.
Okay. This is my rage music, by the way, right?
I love it. I love it.
All right. All right. And in a very cool, collected manner, I reach for my Maul battle hammer that was handed down from my great-grandmother. It was my great-grandmother's battle hammer. It's named Stasia. I pull out Stasia.
All right.
You had to go there.
Avalor crackles in his hands. He says, "Oh my god, you can feel a magic in the mall. He doesn't know how to handle it. He wants his kid."
Dude, Avalor just got a hard on. All right, here we go. I want to attack the mosquito. Okay, what do I remind me what I do again?
You would go to your inventory and then click the die of your Maul in this case.
Okay.
He was so lovingly named.
Stasia.
Look at all those dice.
Oof. So you have 2 rolls it shows, like your normal damage and rage damage. You're raging, so we take the 14, and you hit with a 23, which definitely beats its armor class, as you splat this thing so hard into the ground that it leaves a small, broken indentation into the bottom of the floor.
That's an insurance claim.
Yeah, and there are blood and guts all over you, Kabar. What do you want to do?
Durnan is,
and I can I lick it as a bonus action?
You can lick it as a free action. You've already used your bonus action, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, I lick it and then I smear it over my face and smell my fingers. All right. Who's that at the table? Who's still at the table? Is that Jamie's character?
we don't know who Jamie is. We don't know who Jamie is.
Sorry.
I'm in the bottom right corner.
There's a pretty boy.
Avalor, yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Is that Danny right there?
Avalor, the terrified.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go stand by in front of Avalor. Right here, yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I haven't really moved, so I go like this, and then I hit space, right?
Nailed it.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool. I move.
Now you go to the fist all the way at the bottom. It says enter.
Okay. Great.
All right. So
then
then we go to the Sturges. This one will try to drain your blood, Archibald, as you did not get it.
Don't do it.
What is your AC?
I wrote you. I wasn't sure how to find that. I'm in my character sheet. How do I find
It's on your on the front page there, on the top right, I think.
It's like in the middle, on the about like 2 inches down from the center.
under
Points
background?
It says
That's movement?
armor class.
Armor class 15.
15. Oh,
15.
so a 17 and a 15 hits you, Archibald. As they both come over and they just start sucking your blood out for 5 and 6 damage. Just sucking.
Oh shit!
Actually, no, this one will go there.
Archibald's hurting right now.
Wait, two of them got you?
Yeah, 2 of them did, and they actually rolled well. They rolled double digits.
Oh,
Dang, Yanni.
I gotta put on some bug spray next time.
You are a big bug.
So what you would do is you would right-click your token, and then a plus or minus the damage. So you took 5 damage and 6 damage, which would be a total of, you could just type in minus 11.
Aren't I like dead now?
Oh, so you're at 0?
Yeah.
Or did it take you below 0?
No, how many hit points do you have, Jan?
I have 10.
Okay, so
Really?
level ones. So what happens is that you are unconscious and at 0 HP. In order to kill you, I would have needed to deal 20 damage, enough to bring you to 0, and then, your max HP. That's massive damage. However, as we're just gonna have the skull. I need to show that you're down. You are not dead yet. As you are on the ground, you are bleeding out. You get the opportunity at the end of each of your turns to make a death saving throw. 3 fails, you're dead. 3 successes, you're stabilized at 0. Or someone can heal you and then instantly bring you back up. And then if you have like 1 HP and they deal 9 damage to you, you're still alive. So you're just at 0 again and you start over. So that's how that mechanic works. And that is the Sturge's turn.
Yeah.
They're gone as people are running out. And we go to Avalor.
Yeah.
I don't have any healing items. I don't have any healing spells.
he's dangerously close to death.
I'm getting protected by Kabar, but Archie is the one who really needs
Yeah.
the help. So
Archie needs his help, right? I mean, we don't have a help beyond him.
Yeah, I'm not sure you guys can actually help me anymore. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. So Wizo, is there any type of is there like a generic resuscitation that anyone can do who doesn't have a healing spell?
Yes.
What's it? I forget the name of
So
it.
you would have to be
CPR.
as close to them as you are to Kabar, within 5 feet, and then you would roll a medicine check. If you roll a 10 on medicine, you stabilize them.
Got it. And then it's on him he can heal himself, right? At that point.
At that point, he's at 0, so he's still unconscious. He's just stabilized, so he's not going to bleed out and die.
Got it. So, and I can do that in addition? Is that an action if
That
I
is
want
an
to?
action. That is a main action. So you would have to somehow take like 2 turns to go over and... Oh, not like that. Go back. It would be like 2 turns to... Oh, not there. There. To like zigzag and then do a stabilization. Or you could trust the dice and hope that he gets it. Or hope that whatever connections you made him are good enough to keep you alive in here.
Archie, I don't have the resources or the space to get to you. So Avalor kind of looks over at Archibald and sees him unconscious on the
I
ground.
love you, man.
With his talons just kind of squawking away real awkward like, and he doesn't know what to do. But he's
Here,
got
I'll do a reenactment for everybody.
so he
Sorry,
kind of
be
just
right back. That's me.
he kind of just looked
While you think about that.
kind of just sees Kabar in front of him and he yells out to him like, like, "Oh, thank you for protecting me," and he kind of just like gives him a butt slap real quick, like a great job, and then he turns through his spell book and he casts. Is Wizo? Should I wait for Wizo? I guess he's taking a break.
So is taking a break.
And-
While he's
Did you
taking,
just touch my ass as a bonus action there?
Yeah, I did. No, it was just a free action. You can talk and do little things with the environment.
remind. How do I do that? How do I do that planned movement with the space bar? What was the instruction on that?
You can sketch out where you can go by holding, like, for me on a Mac it's command. Maybe
So
it's
sorry
control for you.
Said way too much.
Moving around your.
I apologize, Avalor. Had way too much coffee, but yeah.
No worries at all.
Thanks, Danny. That's it. I got it.
Got it, Marth? Okay.
Yeah.
So Avalor, not knowing what to do, he just he casts prestidigitation
Interesting.
just for fun.
Oh, what?
And he with his two hands, he kind of just flashes them up, and little sparks fly out in front of Kabar's face, and he says to Kabar, "Use this magic to take down the troll. I'll see you later. I'll see you later." And then he just kind of runs down this way, away from that.
That's pretty good.
Did you just do jazz hands?
Yeah, Avalor casted just a double jazz hands in front of Kabar and said, "Good luck with the troll," and then he just jetted 25 feet out the other way.
I love it. End your turn when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. That's amazing. So, this troll
A plus, Dan. A plus.
tries to run as much as it can towards Durnan as the only one who's actually done damage to him, which is probably a good thing at this point. So now we go to Marth.
All right. Is there advantage to me to like pot shotting at sturges that are occupied with dipping their wick?
Oh,
They're a stable target kind of a thing.
these two? Yeah. If they're stable
did
and
you
not
think I
moving,
meant,
I'm
Steve?
going to take away a bit of their dexterity so they're easier to hit.
Yeah. So you tell me, is there still one connected to our feathered friend?
Oh, yes. There is one still connected to your feathered friend.
All right. Aim up.
We're having chicken tonight, boys.
Go get him.
Because it is stuck
Nice.
to Archibald, your corpse has done enough work to help and assist your ally to make a 12 hit, as it normally would not. As you pop the sturge. And the other one sees this and backs off of
Sturge.
Archibald, as you may have just saved him from dying.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome. You owe me a feather.
And do you want to move or do anything else on your turn?
Am I not seeing these sturges have not like approached me? Is that accurate?
They're going in your
I don't
general
see a better-
vicinity, getting towards you.
Right. Okay. Trying to see if there's any like superior defensive position. I mean, I guess I'll.
You could like hide behind a chair or something. It's not going to give you any bonus right now.
Yeah.
Melee, but yeah, you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I'll
Just go behind a chair. All right.
Yeah, I'll sort of have this as my like default, defensive position.
All right. Excellent. When you're ready, end your turn.
Right.
All right. So Durnan goes after he dropped his crossbow, pulls out his greatsword, and slashes into this sturge. Pop goes the sturge as he comes down and he does a second attack to slash into the troll. As he wounds the troll, but not mortally so. Then we go to Archibald. What you do is you go to your sheet in attributes, and underneath resource 1, resource 2, resource 3 is death saves. Click the death save. If you roll a nat 1, that's 2 fails. If you roll a nat 20, you're at 1 HP.
So I see death saves, and what do I
Click it.
What do I do?
Click death saves. Just
Yeah, that's giving me formula advantage, normal, disadvantage, normal.
Just normal, yeah.
Come on, baby. Into it.
Oh.
It's not a nat 1.
Of course, that was for 20.
Yeah,
Not a
yeah.
one.
It's not a nat 1, which is the
Do you
good
like,
thing.
Danny, do you like teriyaki sauce on your chicken or barbecue?
Wait, Wizo, what happened?
So you have failed 1 out of 3 death saves to bring you towards death. And at that ends your
Archie,
turn.
if you want to just pull up the player's manual, you can just start building a new character now and just, save yourself.
Wait, do I roll? Do I wait till my next turn to roll again?
Yep. It gives people time to maybe do something.
Yeah, like get your butts over here and save my butt, boys.
Yo, think about the artistic value of like role playing just an Arakoka egg.
Give me some of that.
inside the egg.
Davey, why don't you come over? Give me some CPR, baby.
All right,
I'm just
Kavar,
small.
what do
I
you
won't
wish to
fit on
do?
my mouth is too small for your beak.
You're pretty far away.
From the Birdman?
You're pretty far away from
Yeah,
the bird,
Yanni,
man,
I can't. Yeah, I can't make it there, Jans. I can't.
Well,
I'm 70 feet away. I can only.
I got.
I would make it there. I would need two turns. I'd only make it to on a third turn.
Yeah, you could use your main action to dash and give you another 30 feet, but that would take 2 full turns, and that's not going to happen, as there's a bunch of Sturges around you. So, what do you wish to do, Kabar?
Well, can I counsel with the homies for a second? Like, I want to go after these Sturges. I think it's what we're supposed to do. But part of me wants to start, bashing into the troll.
So,
I should
since
go
you
after
are in
these Sturges. Right?
combat,
That's what we're
you are
supposed to do,
not
but-
able to get the input
What?
from others. You're able to get like maybe one sentence or two, or ask a mechanical
Can't
question,
talk.
but the
Okay.
choice is yours.
Okay, and there are 4 of these around me, pretty much, right?
Yeah. There's those 3. Those 4. Yeah, there's 5 total.
Does he have advantage from the sparkle blast in his face, or is he just acting normal rage?
You didn't really
Little
get to see as you
razzle-dazzle.
were like, this'll help, and then you ran away. We'll see on the Sturge's turn if it did anything. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and is that barbarian next to the Birdman? Are there 2 other creatures there? Like see next to Yoni's the Birdman, there's
this
a
is
citizen
dead
and a
NPC.
barbarian. Are
That's
they
a dead
still
NPC?
alive?
This is a dead bandit. I'll move the bandit since it's confusing you.
The bandit's dead? Oh, okay.
Those are dead.
Yeah, this wasn't true. Man, so I'm it's looking like I'm gonna have to take on these Sturgises. I gotta
You're raging. You got it.
Okay.
You're a barbarian.
All right.
I mean,
I'm raging in the cage.
You're swatting, dude. We got 3 down.
All right. Yeah, there's like that means there's 12 more to
3%
go.
of them are dead already, man.
All right. I'm gonna go forward. What is that? What's going on there?
What's
Is that a Sturgis flying around? Are you just playing around?
I'm just
Wizo?
playing around.
With that Sturgis? Okay, I'm gonna run up just for shits and giggles. I'll jump off this bench here and go after the Sturge right in front of me, just to add some drama.
I love the flare. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Oops.
You
Okay.
want to do that?
Opa. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, I'll space to move you as you jump off. Roll the
thank
attack
you.
roll.
Yeah. Roar. and I am going to hit with Stasia again.
All right.
Okay. Inventory, mall, rolling.
Oh, those dice.
15. So, you go with Stasia, and while this thing appears to have not really registered you're there for some reason, as if it's dazed from something, you come down with Stasia and just splat it as you now coat the floor red, and your whole, like, front body. You had some blood and guts on you before, but now it's just all over you, Kabar, as you are this filthy, disgusting embodiment of what a barbarian is.
All right, and I lick my lips. And I can move a little bit, but if I move, will that give me disadvantage on defense or something?
No. You can move your other 15 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Here, I'll do it myself. I'm gonna move let's see. I do command of 15 feet. Okay. Nink. There we go.
Excellent. And when you are ready, end your turn.
I'm drawing the mosquitoes away from you, softies. All right.
I thought you were heading towards Archie, man. To rescue him. I thought that was the plan. Okay.
I can't get to him. I can't get to him in time.
So this one
I can't get to
starts
him.
going around in
Already running
circles
him
as
off.
if it was dazed from something and did not make a save.
Yeah, Danny boy.
This one flies. This one, which is closer.
Shit.
Starts going, dashes to get. Oh wait, no, it can get to you for 4. Ah, so close. It dashes.
Shit.
This one,
Oh man.
yeah, it goes here as it dashes. And one will get an attack on you. As it rolls a 7, it does not hit you, Kabar, as it just hits your maul and just tries to bite into that, or just tries to have its piercer go there, but your maul's in the way and you just block it.
Suck on Stasia.
After
Mosquito
that
boy.
happens, you get healed, Archibald, as if someone or some bond you've made actually helps you. Wow, you're healed for 7 from a healing word. Okay.
Praise the Lord, hallelujah.
Whoa, who's your friend?
And
And
when
maybe it was
you
that
look
friend of
up,
yours whose name I don't remember.
You do see Obia just very quickly on the second story, and then she continues to dash out after that.
Love you, princess.
I feel so much better.
Love you, princess. I will remember that none of you came even a step in my direction.
Dude, I whispered that.
Literally,
I killed a third.
literally, not one. You all literally moved in the opposite direction. Noted.
Why do you start pulling your weight around here, chicken boy?
Noted. The guy who
Chicken
has
boy.
resurrection. Just,
All right, Chicken Boy, give
Archie,
yourself 7
Archie, you
HP,
understand
and then we have
my-
Avalor's turn.
My arrows are an extension of my body.
Are these just normal people south of me here, about 20 feet? Are they running
Sorry,
for the
they
gate?
Should be, they should be up. They're on the exit. On
They're
turn.
gone, right?
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
They're-
It's mainly cleared out at this point where it's just you guys. Oh, and those should be gone too. Where it's you guys and the Sturges. And the troll with their men.
I don't think I can add. Oh, here it is. Plus 7. There it is. Plus 7. Cool. Gotcha. I'm back.
All right.
Back.
So, wait. There's no surges near me. Oh yeah, they're near Archibald. There are.
Oh,
Wait, there's one
right
near me,
here.
right? Yeah.
Came to say hi.
Yeah, I can see that. So Avalor is still wiping the sparkles off of his hands, and he is going to. Oh, did I just click that? I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
Kick his ass.
Avalor's gonna come down south here to Martha.
Marth ambles, bruh.
Ambles. And he's gonna sit. He's gonna sit at this table next to him, and he's gonna ask Marth Ambles, "Why are you so short?"
Listen, farm boy. we weren't all raised on whole milk, barley, and flowing honey from the hive. Some of us are raised on just the grass of the prairie.
God,
Now, would you get?
okay. Not too much. Again, like that would be your reaction to start this conversation. But yes, your bonus action to say more, and then Marth takes his turn to react. Like, oh yeah, by the way, it's your turn, Avalor.
Now, give me some sparks. Give me some sparks so I can shoot something.
All right.
Okay, great. I'll sit there, and then I'll kind of nod my head to that answer, appreciating it, and then I will cast Minor Illusion.
Ooh.
Wait, didn't you
Nice.
do prestidigitation? Or did
Oh,
I get that
man.
correct?
Oh no, that was my last turn.
Oh, okay. I got that confused for some reason. Yeah. So, minor illusion, where are you placing it? And what is it?
I'm placing it over the table where the beer sits, and it's going to be the sound of my farm where I grew up. And it's just going to be it's like the sound of wind, like with like a cow in the background, for a few seconds. And I say to Martha, this was the sound of the farm that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Suckers in combat. Okay. All right. So, end your turn, and then we'll get to the troll and Durnan.
That's it for me.
All right. So,
Oh.
the troll goes to claw at Durnan as Durnan ducks out of the way of both claws. He gets a bit, only barely a little bit on his arm, as he then, on his turn, will go into swing. Then we go to Marth.
All right. So wait, is that Sturge moving that has a line on it?
Oh, that was just me measuring.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking the Sturge at 12 o'clock.
All right.
And I suggested Avalor try to, if not, oh, never mind, I forgot. Archibald's alive. I was gonna say grab a feather for a keepsake, but
Great teammates.
Come around, baby. Don't come around.
all right.
Kick his ass.
Oh, wow. You hit this Sturge straight in the head as it falls down, blood sac intact and everything. And as the arrow just...
Ooh, we can
Nice.
save the blood sac.
You can if you want.
Nice.
And I say, Avalor, maybe you could use that blood sac like you'll need it for an incantation of some sort, no? Bear that in mind. It's not
I'm always
whatnot.
open to an extra blood sac.
It's not whatnot, I always say. Are those what I've seen both as a player and my character? Am I essentially distant from a Sturge right now for one turn, or could they get to me, or is there an advantage in retreating a bit?
And there's not too much advantage in retreating a bit. Kabar's, they're occupied with Kabar, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, right. Cool. All right. Then I'm Enzo.
Alright, so Durnan goes and slashes into the troll twice as the troll's regenerating, but Durnan is slowly chipping away at its flesh. As you see, there's a whole bunch of troll flesh that's fallen from Durnan's greatsword cleaving into it. Then we go to Archibald. You are prone, so half your initial movement is taken up. So if you fly, you can only fly 25 feet.
Gotcha. And is a question is using a spell like Cure Wounds, is that kind of bringing is that you mentioned before using magic is kind of bringing a gun to
Oh, we are far past that point of trying to keep it from escalating. Weapons have been drawn and magic has been cast.
So how come Avalor's not been attacking?
That's something you can ask him afterwards.
I'm not really an attacking focused wizard for what it's worth, but also have to be careful of firebolt in this place. Am I right?
It could be an issue, yeah, if you are bad enough with that shot, a nat one, just you start putting a table on fire.
Not the best wizard, I guess, in the world. Let's put it that way. All right.
And you can critique him afterwards or talk to him about it and try to improve your combat capabilities.
Okay.
But for now, that is a discussion for after combat. As in combat, Can't really talk to your teammates, so just keep rolling along.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I thought I was okay. I'm gonna take a couple steps closer, and then I'm gonna be 60 feet away from these guys, and I'm gonna do,
Oh, so you want to move there? I got you.
and I'm gonna use my cantrip. Here it is, spellbook. We're gonna do Toll the Dead.
Ooh, all right, click it, so then I can click the save. So that'll be the and these are not damaged, so we'll see if it makes the save. You all hear this giant dong sound as a bell seems to fill the entire bottom area of this tavern. But unfortunately, it seemed that this scourge did not seem to suffer any of the normal necrotic damage you would expect from it.
That's disappointing.
Indeed it is. Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I gotta take a step back. Whatever.
Okay.
Right, I'm not
Come
engaged.
on, why don't you get in, dude?
No. He's rattled. You know, he's playing it. He's keeping it cool.
Dude, I could use. I'm pulling the team here.
All right. Okay, I'm done. Jabbar, you're up.
For the love of Sacre Le Bleu. All right. I guess. I mean, I can only do one attack, right?
Yes, you can only do one attack.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll attack then. The Sturge. Down to the Sturge below. I'll attack
Sturge
the
below?
Sturge below.
Let's see if you can pop it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wistasia.
That's
Whoa,
so many
what is
dice.
that?
What is this?
Did I?
Oh, you did
Sorry.
it twice.
I'm sorry.
We always take the first if
I'm
that
sorry.
happens. So a 26
Well,
definitely
I hope you get
hits.
some.
As you smash this one again, it's same story as before. Blood all over you, splintered wooden floor, and yeah, you just get covered with more blood and guts.
I'm loving it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
If I were to run towards the troll, would that make me more vulnerable?
They would get a
An
hit.
attack
on
of
that.
opportunity from these, but you can move to like right here or here if you want, as long as you're still within its melee range.
Yeah. Okay, I'll move a little bit closer and stay in melee range. Yeah, sure. A little closer to the troll.
All right.
Can you
so,
do you want me to do it?
yeah. Generally, I'd like you guys to do it as much as possible.
Okay,
Excellent.
got it.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. And when you're
Okay,
ready, end
ending
your turn.
turn.
Right,
Turn
these surges
ended.
swarm you as they try to suck your blood, but one just like
Cheap.
flies over you to here as it misses completely, and the other one, while trying to get you and almost does, it just barely hits the armor that you have on you as the armor stops it just enough.
Amazing grace.
Indeed. Then we go to Avalor.
All right. What is the range on? Got it. Firebolt.
On Firebolt?
All right.
A lot.
It's like 60 feet, right? Okay. So Avalor kind of looks up and he realizes like this,
120.
like, well, first off, Martha just like really just is short and like doesn't really want to talk to him. So he kind of looks up and sees Kabar with like the rest of his like sparkling magic like peeling off, and he's being attacked by these little blood bats. He says, "Oh, I know just what to do here." And so he gets up off the stool and he sprints over, we'll call it 30 feet or so.
All right. Good.
And then he touches his spell book in his pocket. Doesn't need to whip it out, and he starts casting, just enraging. His eyes start going red, just start building up a fireball in his two hands, and he just casts firebolt on this near sturge that's attacking his buddy K-Bar.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
All right, as you conjure that little spark, there's the little circular start of this firebolt. You unleash it as it shoots out, and it unfortunately barely misses this sturge as it goes over and mostly peters before it hits the ground. But yes, this sturge barely managed to avoid it, as you even felt the heat, Kabar, of this firebolt going over. But it was so close, so close.
Okay.
And then Kabar, and then Adelor just lets out a bit of a sigh. Says, maybe next time.
Thanks for trying.
And he ends his turn.
Alright, the troll goes, and the troll tries to bite and claw at Durnan. But one thing that you're able to see, Kabar, a little bit as you went towards the troll, is that even though Durnan is taking hits, like he's each hit from the troll, you can tell if you weren't raging, might be enough to down you. Durnan is just this sturdy, stout tank, and you can see that his experience is showing. As a claw rend that goes in that would probably have rended you in half, he dodges to where it merely scratches his head a little bit, and you can see the difference of experience on that. That's the entirety of the troll's
I hear you.
Marth Ambles, it's your go.
Yeah, same as it ever was. Pew pew.
Pew pew, okay.
Any target of opportunity. I'm not.
So the good news.
What are you
is that
saying, James?
After seeing Avalor's miss,
What?
you readjust your short bow, and instead of missing, you barely hit this creature with a 14, as this one pop goes and it dies as well.
A
Nice.
mild death. I say, back where I come from, sturges are considered good eating.
All right, Marth.
And
All right, so Durnan slashes into the.
we're doing this, man. It's good.
Okay, dealing
I think I was just saying we're good progress.
dealing 30 damage as you see this troll go down. And Durnan says,
Yo.
"Fire! I need fire!" And that is Durnan's turn. Now we go to Archibald.
Yes.
Okay. Come a little bit closer here.
Do you have anything to burn that guy? Do you have like a torch or a fire spell or?
Talking to me? I have a lightning spell, but I don't know if that counts as fire. I don't know if it works like that. I have a guiding bolt. Can I do a wisdom to see if that would work on the troll? Are you suggesting I hit the troll?
To see if you would know the difference. We'll just let this as a free
Roll.
action to see if you would know, as you're learning a bit about your character here. Damn. Alright, so Archibald, you know that there are different types of damage that spells deal, but, I mean, lightning, a bolt, fire, it's kind of the same. Hurts things. So maybe.
All right. All right. We will.
A definitive maybe.
All right. So I'm going to. I miss it. The barkeep yelled something for help. Is that right?
He said fire. He needs fire.
All right. So I'm going to roll my guiding
He
bolt.
wants to burn the troll. Wait, just the troll is down. Is that accurate?
The troll is down. If you use a ranged attack on a prone target, then you have disadvantage as well. Melee gets advantage, range gets disadvantage, sadly.
I missed that. Should I get close? You're saying I should get closer?
If you are using a ranged attack like a guiding bolt, you will have disadvantage to hit a prone target.
Prone meaning standing
On
He's
the
down.
ground. Prone
He's
is
down.
on the ground.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. How far can I go
50.
25
You
feet?
can go 50 now since you took half your movement to stand up last round. Yeah, you can
Okay.
fly over the well.
Okay. Oops. Okay. And now I'm going to
Well, down the well though.
I'm going to guiding bolt.
All right, with disadvantage. Let's see if you hit the troll. 19 and 19. So even with disadvantage, you hit the troll, and it hits the troll, and Durden looks up at you with a what, kind of like a what look when he sees you. As you see, there's an extra hole in the troll's chest. But yes, is there anything else you want to do, Archie?
Yeah, I'll take a flight. Do I have any flight left in me? And I think I used all my
You
flight,
used
right?
all your flight.
Yeah, there I'm done. Yeah.
All right,
Is the troll dead? Or is the troll
The troll is not moving. It looks like it's dead. You put a hole in its chest.
All right, great.
Kabar, it's your go.
I am gonna. What am I gonna do? I did equip myself before the game with a vial of acid. I thought it was going to be for the four of us to take, on the boat ride or something, or on our downtime.
Take on a boat ride, like chug the acid? What?
Yeah. Kind of acid, Wizo. Just kind of acid.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. But
I got you.
I think.
Like acid.
Okay.
It's not that type of acid, but nice.
Well, I'm a newbie here. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm playing with my brothers. Trying to build camaraderie here with the bros.
I see.
Dude, we got
So this acid melts.
Aracore is like the original.
I do have a vial of acid. I really do. Okay, I am going to. I'll tag this little punk ass Drake Mother Sucko Astasia.
No.
Dang.
Splat as well.
Dang.
Even somehow your back is covered with guts. Like head to toe, you are just.
I love it, dude.
Oh.
Loving
An
it.
incarnation
Loving
of
it. Loving
gore.
it. Okay, and I'm gonna run. How far can I
30
move?
feet, 30 feet.
Okay. All right. Great. That's my turn.
Sturges are actually gone. So we have Avalor. What do you wish to do?
Yeah.
Avalor is going to. He's gonna cruise up to the action, and then he's going to kind of look and observe from the 30 feet that he's just traveled, and look around and say, "Oh my God, that troll looks like it's dead."
Okay.
And then he's just gonna look around, like just trying to see what's going on, and then he's gonna call out to Kabar, say, "Hey, Kabar, looking good in all that blood, my man."
Just like rage greeting, like hello, hello, hello. All right. The troll stands up, Avalor, as it goes to then claw and bite at Durnan again. As Durnan just gives a sigh, just I'm like, God damn it. And damn. In that sigh, the troll gets up and just has a claw, which is very quick as it crits, dealing a total of 40 damage. He's still up.
Jesus.
He took 31
Still
before.
up.
Darnan's hurting though. He ain't doing too good. As we then go into Marth's turn.
Yeah, ma.
Get up, start slinging shit, dude.
I know. Can I do the old, light an arrow on fire and shoot it? Oh,
If you were a thief subclass, maybe. But that would be like this turn you're getting ready to light an arrow so you can shoot it next round as your main action. Since that's using an item.
We need fire,
well,
dude. We need fire.
that's what I'm saying. So, can somebody? Do I even have stuff to light an arrow on fire?
That's why it'll take an entire action for you to like put some oil on, and then get ready to light it at the beginning of your next turn, and then shoot.
I'm just saying, my shooting an arrow at this thing is gonna be minimal use, but perhaps I can help. Does anybody else something to burn this thing with?
I have a vial of acid.
All right. Well, then I take a pot shot at Uncle Trollsky.
Trollsky.
What else am I
Alright.
gonna do?
You might be-
boy.
You might be better to throw that acid on him than Kabar.
Alright, you can roll to hit. And once again, in combat, try not to talk too much amongst yourselves. Like one sentence here and there.
Right.
Oh, an 8 does not hit as your shot goes wide and just pinks into the well. Just bling.
Wizo, am I getting a disadvantage for range at this point?
You are, as you are shooting past 80 feet.
Okay, good to know. All right, then I, adjust my position.
All right, so move up your 30. Excellent. Good, as you jump onto this stool and get ready for another shot.
Right.
So Durnan's turn, as he looks at you, Archie's like, "Torch! Come on!" And then swings his sword at this troll, hits it once, and then crits it as he stabs it through the chest and has it pinned to the floor. And he's like, "Torches! Any of you!" As it's down and prone. Alright. Oh. Archie.
Yeah. I look around. Are there any torches lighting the room?
So
Like
the
lamps,
good news
lanterns?
is that you should have torches on you. Do you not?
Okay.
Yeah, they're in your basic inventory.
Yep. I didn't give you all the items, as again I stated as torches is one of the things. Like if you need it, you'll probably have torches or some basic things. Torches are definitely there. So
On my person.
yes, you do have 10 torches. Why is it not showing that?
Okay. So how do I go about lighting one and what do I?
Excellent. You
Drop
can say
them
that
on
I
the-
use my action to light a torch. And then if you want, you can use
use
a bonus action to just drop it onto the creature.
Okay. So I'd like to do all of that.
Alright, so you go over, move your token, drop it onto the torch. Drop the torch onto the troll.
How do I drop it on?
Just move over.
Move next to them.
Excellent. And you see Archie just light a torch, fly over, and then drop it on the troll as the troll goes, and then just stops moving as you see the torch spread and start to engulf the entirety of the troll. And Darren looks at you and says, "Aye, well done. Oh, I'm gonna need to clean myself up here.
Team.
Aye.
He seems very nonplussed by all this, huh?
It's standard. I'll get you some drinks. Free round on the house. Just sit at that table." He says he goes over. And yeah, combat ends with that. As you guys are taking care of the troll.
Okay. Well done.
Yeah,
Go
you're done
team.
with the combat
Well done.
there.
Well done. Well done.
Very nice.
Where are we all congregating? Is there a table?
He just motioned towards this table, just like, just sit there and I'll get you a round of drinks. Free on the house.
Arr.
One round.
Yeah.
Any loot on the ground, like the troll's pockets, carrying any
Yeah.
weapon, any cool stuff?
I grabbed
troll
that
does
sack
not
of blood
have
and
any
I
loot.
How about the bandit? Can I go check out the bandits?
Ah,
The
when
down
you
bandits?
check out the bandit on the floor down there, You see that the bandit
Yeah.
does have 5 gold on him.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice score.
Yeah. Good job.
Indeed.
How do I?
And blood
I'll
sack.
figure
Anybody
that
need the
out.
blood sack?
Yeah. Oh, if you're trying to get
All
the
right.
full in, if you're trying to like remove the blood sack and take it with you, roll me a survival as you're harvesting organs.
Oh, shit.
I mean, hey, it's legitimate. Your adventures, you can get some cool stuff, maybe.
Yeah,
If you find the
yeah.
right person.
Roll you what?
A survival to see if you could, like, gut out the organs of what you want. In this case, the blood.
I thought there was a blood sack like available on the floor as you described it. But
Oh,
how
no,
does
no,
one
like
roll? How do
it,
we
it,
roll
it
that?
had the arrow go through its head, and the blood sac was intact.
I see. How do I roll that?
You go to your attributes and you click survival.
Yeah.
So, do you know where your attributes are?
Yeah, I don't have that. I have survival.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Drag your so at the bottom right there is an arrow. Drag it down, and survival is right under stealth.
I see.
Hey, there was another citizen who died also at the beginning from the mosquitoes. Can I check him for loot too?
You can.
I see. Sorry, I thought I had the whole
He
thing.
has 2 silver on him.
Awesome.
All right, with a 14, you are able to get it. You see that this creature had like 2 blood sacs, and you pop one accidentally, but you're able to get one intact blood sac of these sturges. So you could put that in your inventory under loot. Add. It says 1 sturge blood sac.
Yes.
Nice, Todd.
That's gonna.
Is there anything left of the troll? Is there any like teeth or anything?
It just all seemed to burn away when the torch just consumed the whole thing. And Durnan made sure the whole thing was burned as he just moving the torch around. Just, good, all right.
Gotcha.
And then kicked the remains actually back down into the well.
Avalor's gonna just kind of call out to Durnan and say, "Hurry up with those beers! We just took down a troll, for God's sakes!"
He looks at you and he's like, "I took down a troll. Y'all helped, and y'all brought a torch. But, you didn't get clawed or anything. Anyway, here's your gods, you." As he looks at you, Kabar, you might need a bath. I'll
No way.
suit yourselves. Drops the drinks and then goes off. He's like, freaking troll.
Hey,
Durnan, I have a question for you.
What?
How often do you have critters coming up from the portal?
Happens time to time. That's why I got old Grimvault here as he shows his great sword that you actually see looks like it has the engraving of like a dog entering a vault on the handle. It says, and I got old Betsy as he has this crossbow that looks like it has 2 bolts that it could be lined up with. Actually, you did see it shoot before that it shot 2 bolts at once. It's like, make sure takes care of problems. Anyways,
and it's not bad for business. You know, everybody running away.
Yeah, well, adventures make up for it. Gives it a local flair, if you will.
Hey, Durnan, do you have any idea why those bandits were in here messing with our that was
Yagra
over there before? That's kind of.
I think I know a bit about them. They're part of some gangs or some stuff. Gang violence happens all the time. Sometimes brings it in here. I try to stop it when it can, but you know, things happen. Anyways, I gotta get back to patching up my wounds. It's damn trolls. He says as he's walking away.
Someone's coming up to the table, right side.
Yes, you do.
Can I go fly to see my?
Oh, what?
My friend that healed me, they got a little like smooch or something, a little beak to beak.
Oh, she is gone. No one is in the tavern pretty much at this point, as everyone cleared out just in case. Gotta be safe and keep your own skin alive as they were getting out, except for this person, it seems, who was watching you guys as he comes over and approaches. So,
We will do your bidding, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, we did just take down the troll.
so the figure who approaches
Yeah.
you
Good job.
strokes his mustache, adjusts his floppy hat. As you can see, it's like this giant. It's like a wizard hat, but imagine it's kind of like curved down, and it just keeps flopping from side to side whenever he moves. And it has many bright different colors on it too. And tightens his scarf. Up, Volothamp Getterman, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days as you went to help your friend there down with the bar fight, and I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate, I do say. But now I fear I have misplaced a friend amidst this odious malevolence. My friend's name is Floon Blackmar. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry that he's taken a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped, or worse. But with your display of competence and ingenuity, I've seen, if you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 dragoons. Turtle pieces apiece. Now, and I could give you each 10 times that when you find Floon. May I prevail upon you in my hour of need.
So, Avalor's
Tell us.
Avalor is very impressed. He has never seen a wizard of such high stature before, and he sees his hat, and he first says, "We would. It is such an honor to meet you. I love your hat. You must be a very powerful wizard, and me and my new friends here might very well be able to help you, good sir. But please tell us more about this friend of yours. Why is he so important, and what does he mean to you?"
Well, you see here, Floon is he's a good friend of mine, a good drinking buddy and everything. But it's I just wish to, make sure that my friends are well taken care of course. And I think that he may have, as I said, taken a small wrong turn with all the violence that's been happening in our fair city here, such as gang violence. We were in the docks merely, and I think he disappeared. So he hasn't come back since yesterday, and we can't make him we can't leave this to the authorities, as they will take forever and drag on. Of course.
And of course, that is very reasonable. And just as we're all a little bit new here, can you tell us a little bit about which gang you think it might be, and where they might have taken him?
Oh, well, I mean, there's many gangs. It could have been anything. Either one of them. What are they? The black cloaked one, or I'm not an expert in gangs myself. We were drinking, however, at the Skewered Dragon 2 nights ago, and that's where I last saw Floon. So we were enjoying ourselves, you see, and Floon was heavily drinking, and I think that he may have possibly done something foolish. If I do say so myself, he's more beauty than brains, as stated before.
Fair enough.
What did he do? What did you see? What did he do?
Well, as a respectable individual myself, as he adjusts his hat as well, I'd had things to do, of course. I couldn't spend the whole night just partaking in fun activities. But Floon was he's a man who enjoys his pastimes, if you will. I do say so myself, and he does he was drinking quite a bit. He was on his what was it, fifth flagon of ale? I lost count.
Could
And
we
I
buy
usually
you-
ordered 5 more, so it may have been for others or for himself. I don't know again.
And has he done this before?
Well, not to the point where he's disappeared. I mean, I did say it was yesterday, but it's been 2 days. Okay, it's been 2 days. It's been a bit much. It's not just been a day. I apologize for the mistake. I just wanted to see if you would be up for the task, my friends.
Wizo, would a persuasion use of persuasion to ask something like, "What do you think the gangs really want with him?" Would that like elicit like
Yes, that would actually try to get him
one
to
would
say
use
more.
to try to elicit more? Yeah. So make a persuasion check with the question of we're very interested in doing this. It will be much more successful if you can tell us what business the gangs have with your friend, whose name I missed. Or
All right, roll me a
I
persuasion.
click on persuasion.
So with the 12, he says, "Well, I personally don't know, of course, but I do know that at the Skewer Dragon there was I just went to look there, and they said he was with a friend who looked a lot like him indeed. I don't know who entirely it is, but I do know that if you go to the Skewer Dragon, you should be able to get more as you can pick up on your fine investigation, gentlemen."
What does this man do for a living? And what do you do for a living?
Well, I myself, as I said him, quite a decent celebrity, if I do say so myself. In fact, I have a book that I have published. I can give one to you as a copy if you do want so yourself.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Of course. I will show it to you now, but
Will you autograph it? Would you autograph it for us?
I will autograph it for you if indeed you too, I do say so myself, find my friend as an additional additive to the reward.
Well, hey, thank you. Me and my friends wanted to, if you could just go to the other table, we just want to discuss for a second in private. But before you go, Wizo, I'm gonna roll my insight. And is there anything important that we should know about your friend and his disappearance that you haven't told us yet?
He says, "Oh, no, I wouldn't know anything, of course, beyond that." And you can tell from your insight that he seems to be a bit more... that he's hiding some embarrassment, as well as he isn't quite telling you everything.
Also, perception is more about like a physical environment than a person. Is that accurate?
Indeed. And
An ability check?
insight is on a person, like what's happening now.
Got it. Right. Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, if you could just give us a moment, we'll call you over in a second. We just want to discuss. This we take our work very seriously.
Of course, as professionals, we should indeed. Yes.
Okay. I was just about to.
Where's Kabar?
See if I can snag one of those books off of him, unbeknownst to him.
No, you're gonna try to slide it.
K-Bar's still licking the blood on his mustache.
I was gonna give it a shot. Yeah.
All right, sleight of hand me. Let's see if you're able to take the book that he put back into his robes. So as he put it back into his robes, you see that they whooshed a little bit, Marth, and you were able to just go in and just go with the momentum that he had. His sway went along with you pulling out the book, as you now have Bolo's Guide to Monsters. If you want to reference that in game, you can actually look it up online.
Go JT!
No.
You
I
bones.
was
All right, so
talking
we're
about-
alone now, right?
I add that to my inventory.
Indeed.
So
Right.
we're alone now, right? Yeah, he's away.
He's
Yeah.
intentionally giving you his space. And here is a link to
We call that Rolo's. What we call that?
Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Okay.
And you can go through your Any Flip book to look at it, if you so wish. But you probably don't want to look at it here. So.
Yes. No, I'm content not to.
Nice swiper.
Oh man, we have a decision to make. We don't need to make it right now, but we've been proposed with an interesting proposition over at the Skewering Dragon. I'm a little freaked out from going to random taverns after what just happened, but
Yeah.
there could be a lot of things to pursue in this town. I don't know. It does seem like a somewhat time-sensitive thing. I don't know if we need to let him know right now, but I'm still curious to learn more about this troll and as well and Durnan. But we do have this new opportunity. So as Avalor is inspired by seeing the most powerful wizard he's ever seen with the most beautiful hat, he's very inclined toward taking on this mission, at least initially, to see what the other tavern is like, but is open to whatever the group wants. And remember, we want gold.
Yo, how much do you offer us again?
I'm very also just say comforted by the seeming legitimacy of this book. It's not some sort of crackpot get rich quick scheme or offshoot religious tract of some sort. See, this guy seems like a legitimate character, if that's what I pull up.
Yeah. If we're gonna do it, then I'd say A, we tell him he's got to come with us, and B, we make him pay us more.
Yeah,
maybe we can ask. Let's ask Barkeep what he knows about the other bar.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about
Who's
people
got
going.
So,
Maybe Avalar, you want to go over and talk to him? You seem to have a good relationship with the barkeep.
I'm a better fit for working with the wizard, actually, because I'm a wizard. So I think someone else might be best with the barkeep.
All right, JT, you want to go over there?
what was the name of the other tavern?
The Skewered Dragon.
Skewered Dragon. Okay.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Who is going where?
K-Bar's gonna get up and just do a victory, a half orc victory blood dance.
For
Alright,
victory
dance
blood
Just be
dance.
dead.
Dance
Okay.
over those.
It's gonna be
There.
So who's chatting first?
Marth's going there. Kabar's going where? Let's have everyone go into their positions first, and then we'll go from conversation to conversation as we all know who's there.
Kabar, why don't you go talk to your friend who we just saved outside?
I'm doing a blood dance. I'm doing a blood victory dance. I'm a festive creature.
We just saved your friend.
When we leave, she'll be out there.
Well, but you might have a mission for us that we'll be.
Okay, well, maybe I'll dance my way to the door.
You'll dance your way
Yeah.
to the door. Okay. I saw Avalor's motion. I thought it was dancing for a second because of that, but that'd be Kabar. Good. So, good. Get to that. All right. So Avalor's go. That is not what I wanted. Avalor is going here to Volo. Archibald, where are you going? Arch? Okay, since everyone's moving around, I think it's time for us to take a 5-minute break. How does that sound? Since I don't see a few
Right on.
people here. Sound good?
Undo.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just moving locations.
I don't see. Yeah, and I don't see everybody's video. Actually, I don't see anybody else's video. Should I like reload or something?
Reload, and usually that fixes.
Yeah,
it.
mine.
Okay.
All right, let's do a quick 5-minute break.
Yep,
6-minute break, 7:40, and then come back.
All right.
I'm gonna reload also.
Excellent, excellent.
No,
Right back.
good gaming.
What's happening here?
We've taken 5. He wanted to know where you were moving.
Oh, I'm just staying right there.
He did not know that.
All right.
Yeah.
Got a troll under my belt, brother.
Dude, you tasted the underworld.
Good. That feels good.
You tasted the underworld.
I got a notch of a troll, baby. You got some mosquitoes that killed me.
Dude, he basically like had to just send in an angel to revitalize you, who just like popped in, saved your ass. That's all right. That's all right. Y'all been getting some pretty low rolls, yeah?
So while we're on break, Twitch, I will get another map ready that I just thought would actually be a better one. Instead of saying the scene, why not set it? Which is why I was doing that there. Yeah, if you have any questions, Twitch, this is the time to ask. Or you can just see how I set up the map really quick.
Juice.
Link.
Oh yeah. We'll kill 3 sturges and still roll those guys to monsters.
Get a webcam on your computer.
Good job. On your computer. On your computer.
These separate ones.
I like
so
using
that
yours.
People can
Nice.
see the areas, but they're still walled off. That's what the green is. Maybe some doors, though.
No, there's really nowhere to. I kept playing in my room because
Don't have to be 100% accurate. I
still
mean,
wouldn't help me. It still
function
wouldn't use your computer.
before being dirty. That's the most
I don't
important
need
thing.
privacy.
No, no questions? Alrighty, Twitch. That's all good. Try double door. Oh. Generally, we want to try to get it so that so that we get.
I'm taking a
everything.
5 minutes. Aww. I killed 3 sturgeons and I stole roll those guide to monsters off of a wizard. Might have been isn't that good? Stole it.
This go from
Huh?
Judge Claude Frollo.
Yeah.
Does he hire you?
Did you steal from Judge Claude Frollo? Bad guy comes back and
Wait, did you steal a copy of it or the?
A copy of it.
Oh, okay. So it's probably like.
Huh?
It's probably worth like one.
As a common thing.
I didn't just.
I'm just, I enjoyed stealing something. Just as long as you just give me this room and go to your room or that room.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like how I say, yeah, sure.
Okay, a bit of a long break, but that's okay. Hey, Archie.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It's just I didn't say anything. There we are. There's everybody. So, now that we are back, what do you all want to do?
Just can't see Martha on video.
Me neither.
He's the only one missing.
Yeah, I think that he may have not had it. Oh, wait, there we go.
There
Here
it
it
is.
is.
Hey!
Hola.
Welcome. Yes. So,
Wizo, what was the offer? What was the money offer that he offered us?
he offered you 10 gold,
10
10
GP
goons. Yeah, 10 GP initially, and 10 times the price if you find his friend at the very end.
10 gold up front to take on the task, and then an additional 100 each to complete it.
Yes. He's offering you 10 each, and then 100 100 each once the task is completed.
Sounds good. Good money.
It's a pretty hefty
Alright.
offer there.
I think somebody should try to bump it, especially initially. We could go like walk around the city and buy some cool stuff.
Yeah, and then let's start with Martha over with Dernan. Can we zone in on that chat?
Yeah.
All right. So, going to Marth and Dernan. Dernan looks over at Marth. Just, "Hi, what you want now? I see the look in your eyes."
No, I'm just talking to my old troll fighting comrade. You know.
Oh, aye. Yeah,
we shared
that's-
something.
that's-
We shared.
Yeah. That's great. You don't even use my name. Good job on that. So, what you want?
Dernan, my friend, what do you know about this Splinter Dragon Tavern? I know it's the competition, I guess, right?
Out of game.
What kind of place is that?
Skewered Dragon.
Skewered. Excuse me.
It's like, oh, that's a seedy
Dernan. Yeah.
as shit place down in the docks. All kinds of fuckery goes down there. It ain't good. Give you that. Not in like a reputable place like here.
Yeah.
I mean, that troll stunt that you saw happens every now and then. It's for adventures, keep them on their toes and whatnot. But for there, the place where just pirates, scum, and other usually go. I don't know what business you'd want down there.
Oh, the fellow in the hat over there had some trouble. that he needed help with.
Oh,
And he
well,
pointed out he's hiring some help, as they say back home.
so you should just drink here. Don't need to go anywhere else. Eh.
Is there a lot of work to be had here?
Hey, there's a lot of stuff to be done here. Usually you get... Oh, you're asking for jobs and stuff. Yeah, if you get good enough at adventuring and other stuff, and you show your worth like you just did, people will come to you. And people start asking about you, especially if you have a name. And as he points over to a wall that is right here. I'll even make a little line of it. You see that all along the wall there seems to be posters of different adventuring groups. It's like the Shining Light as one of it, where it shows like different hello? Oh, that was really weird. Where it shows different people and different names, and it also shows what they are. For example, a cleric, a fighter, and everything. Basically, very video gamey RPG, where it shows like the different groups, and then also their classes and specializations and everything else, and generally how skills. Some will say like beginning adventurers and intermediate adventurers, and more and more. He's like, you don't see too much past intermediate, because most of them just go down the well. But until you get that good, you shouldn't be going down there, or else it's a death sentence, for sure. For sure.
Do you know this character in the hat, this Rolo fellow?
Oh, Volo. Yeah, I know him.
Thinks very... Comes around often?
I am, yeah, here and there.
We're new in this town, but he makes himself out to be quite the big name, quite the celebrity, he says.
Publish a few books here and there, does some stuff. Maybe. I don't really read that much of his stuff. I just run my bar, you know. Deal with the well.
Yeah. Deal with the well.
Yeah.
So, he's a sketchy one, that guy, huh? Rolo, though. I mean, let's be honest. He's a little questionable, don't you think?
I don't talk ill of my patrons, especially, well, I mean, he did kind of go to another bar and whatnot, but you can judge for yourselves. He is, I've heard some middling rumors here and there.
I see. Question, if you stay with your wisdom. What's the going rate for finding missing persons in this town?
It depends who you want. I don't know. I just go and find them if there's a problem and I really care. I don't really care about anyone though, so. I mean, barmaids maybe. If I find them, I'll just whack my sword into whoever took them if it's a kidnapping.
You know what people are getting paid these days?
Nah. Last time I went down Yawning Portal decades ago? Decades it must have been. And then I came back with a hefty sum of treasure, so, you know, I'm good.
I see. Thanks for your help, comrade.
No problem, Marth. No problem. Then we go to zoom into this conversation here. So, Avalor.
It's pronounced Rolo?
Volo.
So, Volo, I'm so glad that you came over to introduce yourself. My name is Avalor, and I'm a wizard as well. And this is actually my first time here in the city.
Oh, quite wonderful, quite wonderful. What is your specialization then, if you're a wizard? What do you specialize in partaking of the arcane arts, then, my friend?
I'm so glad that you asked. I actually am from the School of Illusion. And so...
what interesting.
Yes, it is quite interesting. And I was curious, I noticed your hat is very droopy, which from my studies learns that the droopier the hat, the grander the wizard. Can you tell me more about the hat?
Well, I can't deny that, but it is, I've never heard it, but I won't deny it indeed. You see, well, the hat, it was pointed at one point, but then when I had a particular run-in with one of the various creatures that I've showed in my book, then it got a little hairy and dicey, so I just I had to sacrifice a bit of my hat's structural integrity, if you do say so. And if you catch my drift here, and it was a Kirin actually that I was investigating. It was a bit of a thorny situation. But, yes.
You're quite funny, Volo. I appreciate that. You see, I'm actually come to the city to learn from a great wizard. I seek some more powerful spells on my quest. My father back in Amphill Village, Ramdir, has actually been suffering, a fellow wizard, and I seek to help him. And so you must understand, I hope to help you in your quest. But there is one thing I did want to let you know, Volo, and that's that my fellow adventurers here, we're relatively new to meeting each other, but all on the same quest. And while I personally really want to take on the adventure of helping you find your beloved Flume, I'm afraid it's very difficult for me to influence them to come around because there's so many other adventures that have come to us in the city recently.
Well, I wanted to give you a chance at my gold and my friendship, of course, because I saw the great work you did. But I could put a notice up and get anyone to find it. Probably. I just thought that might as well get it figured out right away when I have such fine individuals in front of me. After all, that's what I would expect, especially fledgling adventurers, to be jumping at the bit for quite a good and worthy reward for just finding a person, of course.
And I totally agree with you, and I want to get them to rally behind me so that we can help you on this. I think, given that we are in the city, I think one thing I think would go a long way with them for us to work together would be to potentially have some more of the gold, actually more of it up front. You see, so we can prepare for this adventure moving forward and have the proper items and resources so that when we can go out and adventure for Flume, we will be able to be prepared and successfully find him. Of course, hopefully.
Now, 10 gold up front is a fair sum to help some equipment. I see most of you are fairly well equipped yourselves, so 10 gold should take care of the minor necessities that you might need. But afterwards, to thank you properly and to cover any expenses or damages that you may incur, then that is why I've offered you 10 times the amount. After all, you go on promises and other things too, then you that is the way of adventurers. But for those hiring as a businessman myself, I can't just give you more gold and have you take it and run. In fact, giving you 10 up front is a show of my generosity towards you and your fellow individual companions.
And I think it's well received, and I think we're on the same page. If not more gold, can you tell us a little bit more? Tell me a little bit more about the adventure so I can get them really excited to say, hey, we're going to go do this right now.
What's your friend's appetite? I mean, is it violence? Is it adventure and exploration? Is it what in general? I need something to work with here.
We seek the gold, which you've covered so graciously, but we seek the promise of glory. And we want to know if there are things as part of finding your friend Flume you might be able to share that go a little bit deeper so that we can be part of something grand. Is there anything by chance you might be able to share about Flume that would help me get the group here to say, oh, this is perfect for us right now?
Oh, well, that's a bit harsh there. I mean, you could be a part of knowing an influential celebrity, of course, and I could put in a good word for you and for the Adventurers Guild if you so wish to join that or any of the other factions in this fair city, of course. But it could be a great opportunity for you to make a valuable connection, if you catch my drift there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing and telling us your wisdom. Let me rekindle with my companions and see what we can do for you. Who's back over here? Wasn't able to get much out of him without, really pushing him to a point where we risk, knocking him out, we'll kind of reconvene here.
You want to ask him if he'll come with us?
What do you guys think?
Yeah, no harm in asking. Sure.
We're about to go into a burly bar,
I think this is a good adventure for us. It seems like our speed.
Yeah, let's take the adventure and see if people come with.
Into the hole,
Yeah, talk him up, man. Like you're gonna be apprenticing from him. Like you want to learn from this great famous wizard. He's got a big ego, so stroke it.
Oh, I'm so happy to share that we are going to take on this adventure, and we would love to help you with this quest moving forward. We do have one other ask, which we hope you find is very well received, and it's not gold and it's not information. We would just be honored if you would come with us at least to the Skewered Dragon to show us around a little bit. A man of your nature and your fame could really help us figure out how we can go about finding your friend, or at least getting started.
That's why I'm hiring you, of course, so that I don't have to go to those places, and I have full faith in you all. Yeah.
Well, any reason in particular you wouldn't want to at least come to the Skewered Dragon with us?
Buy a drink. Yeah.
Well, I have other work to do, you see, as a very influential individual myself. I just would. Would you like to attend gold now to start your investigation? And at this point, you can roll a persuasion if you want to really try to press it.
Can I? I'm not going to roll a persuasion here because I think we're pushing it. We're going to push him too far, and he's made his point clear. I don't sense the budging from him, but I will ask him for a piece of paper, a parchment, if you will, that he will write on and say to sign and say, "To my fellow adventurers, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope to pay you soon." And signed by Volo. And I ask him to sign that as a faith of goodwill.
Get it in writing.
Of course, a formal contract indeed. It would only make sense. So he reviews it, and he is very willing to sign. And his review is more just like, yes, indeed, yes. All right, I think we're good now. As he takes out a pen, and it makes more of a show of reviewing it, rather than actually reading it and reviewing it, as an individual possibly should.
My final question is, now where would be the best place to find you once we return with Floon? Where would you like us to bring him?
I stated, as an influential hear about Floon, and he will come crawling to me, no doubt, and tell me about it, or at least I'll hear quite a bit of things. And then once my friend is returned...
Don't just get out for me.
What?
I didn't hear anything after I asked the question.
Yeah, he says, can you hear me now or no? First.
Your audio's out.
No, Discord. No, Discord,
There.
good now?
Hey, are there consequences for doing something like a persuasion?
If you push too hard, they will walk away, or you'll anger them, or they'll rescind their offer. And I did that before. Yeah, so it's sometimes when you guys feel it out.
I see. You can upset somebody.
Yeah. Wizo, sorry, I think you cut out just as after I'd asked you where we would meet you if we were to return Floon.
So, picking up there, as an influential individual myself, I do say that I'll be able to know when Floon is back, as he'll come crawling to me, or I will hear many things about my friend, of course, being back, and then you will be paid in full, as Volo getteth up, always keeps his word. Oh my goodness.
And what happens if we find him but he's dead?
What?
Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. You said he was taken by some bandits. What happens if we find him but he's dead? Do we get our money?
I don't... If hadn't even considered. If worst comes to worst, and he ends up being dead, then I would of course pay you, as I keep my word, but I pray that indeed it does not come to that. I am offering you to find him, but please, no, an incentive. I need an incentive so that he doesn't end up dying for something. It would be half. It's still worth your time, but I have to give him. Just please bring my friend back, as this is a mission to find and bring an individual back, not a corpse. I don't.
Okay. And any other places we should look beside this other bar?
That is the last I saw. I don't know anywhere else that he would be. I've asked around town, and he gets around at times.
Well, since we don't know this man. What if he doesn't want to come with us? What if
I need to know that he's safe. That's all. And I'll find out. But he's missing. Missing. And Floon would not be one to hide.
So I mean, maybe he found something that's taken up his interest and curiosity that he wants to stick with. If we locate him and can bring you to him,
that would be wonderful. That would be great. That
would be fine as well.
Okay. So, do we have... Well, I've already signed the contract thing. So, here is your gold, as he drops down a gold sack that has 40 gold coins in it.
Clink! Clink! Going to Disneyland.
And I pray for my friend's safe return, and for your swift expediency in this task, and which requires the utmost direst of actions. Good day to you, my friend. Says he leaves.
Danny.
All right, we got our first quest.
Okay.
We'll fill in the rest of the squad here.
Does Big Bird need to heal?
Yeah, we got a lot to do before we head out, but see we'll defer to Wizo on what's going on now.
Okay.
For a game plan.
So what you can do, if you want to take a short rest, use your hit dice. You can wait here for an hour, or really about 50 more minutes, since you've been basically doing a short rest now, to roll a hit die and recover your HP. If you don't want to take a short rest, you can, you heard from Durnan that the skewered dragon is in the docks, and you could try to ask around and make your way to the docks and then figure out from there how to get to the skewered dragon. You could also try to do it in some unconventional manner that I don't know of, and you can, if it's unconventional or something different, then that would be up to you. But those are the basic pieces or ways that you can go about things from my point of view, at least. And that's a little bit of help since you guys are new.
So would I be healing while I walk over to this other bar?
No, you would have to wait here for 50 more minutes and just say we take a short rest as we thoroughly discuss everything and do whatever else you want.
Okay, let's do that. What do I do to get my points?
Alright, so you would go to your character sheet, and where it says hit dice, you would click S.rest. You would click first the bed to show that you're taking a short rest, and then you have to click it again and click roll. Excellent, so that recovered your 4 HP.
Okay, great.
And you are now at max. Excellent.
Okay. What do you say on our way out here? We just try to find Kabar's girlfriend.
We also want to take time. We want to find some time to look through this books to familiarize ourselves with the many beasts of Waterdeep.
Okay. So you find that when you look through this book, it's not necessarily about the beasts of Waterdeep. It actually goes over a whole bunch of places, and you get the idea that this guy, if he did actually write it, must have traveled quite a bit and been in a decent bit of perilous situations in order to attain the information that he has. Or that he has gotten. And these beasts are Yeah, not just from Waterdeep, but all around the world.
Okay.
And we're told to deduce that this is like strange that he's hiring us because he seems like quite an adventurer himself. Just kind of commentary there for the inner party. Something seems a little off
Yeah.
that he would want us to take care of this.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen there. Sure.
Yeah, and my insight said that he was embarrassed and he was withholding. Maybe it sounded like there was a girl involved or something, or sleeping around or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Something he's embarrassed about. And he wasn't telling us everything.
Oh, cool. I think we have our
There's a gameplay point. Do I have armor?
Yeah,
Am I armored? I'm just make sure I'm like fully equipped.
Yeah. Which who said that? Archie?
Marth.
Marth Animals.
Marth Ambles.
Yes, you have armor. You have. Oh wait, it's not factored in. Good question. You actually should have leather armor. So you have a 15 AC.
Right.
All right, what do you say we head out of here and look for Kibar's girlfriend?
Viagra.
Wait, hold on. Let's make sure you're taking care of that, Wizo.
Yep, you have leather armor and your AC has been adjusted properly. Everyone else should have their stuff, even if the armor's not there.
I see. I thought so. Okay, cool. Yes. And then did you also say I started off with a short sword? Is that, or am I imagining something, or is that one of my kids told me that? I can't remember.
Marth, you have a rapier, Marth, and a short bow and daggers.
But that's fine. That's all I'm starting with. I'm not like shy any other equipment that I'm supposed to be starting with as far as
If it's something like, let's say, torches or rations or some basic stuff, we're going to say you have that for like rope and other things.
Yeah.
But if it's a significant cost in gold, like even vials of acid or stuff, then it's something that we talked about for sure. But yeah, like Kabar has a vial of acid and a few other things that he wanted. Actually, Kabar, how's your AC 16? That is the question.
I have no idea.
Indeed. Let me double check that really quick because
Sure, yeah,
I'm
sure.
kind of confused because you're not using a shield or anything. You're two-handing it. So
I have that defense. I mean, I'm raging right now. Maybe
unarmored
that
defense.
gives me a defense.
That's right.
over.
No, unarmored
Unarmored
defense.
defense.
That's what it gives you. That's how you have.
That's like an. Is that when I'm raging, or is that all the time?
All the time.
All the time. Sweet. I think I also get a dagger from my my backstory is I'm a soldier. I think that comes with a dagger. Is that right?
Well, you can just have a dagger anyways. A dagger's a dagger. It's
Okay,
like 1
cool.
gold.
Cool.
Yeah, I can just
Sweet.
get that to you. Or you could go to
Wizo, I want
Oh.
to. Can I collect? Can I collect my arrows?
Yes, so collecting your arrows, how you would do that is you would roll a d10 for each projectile shot. If you roll a 1, you do not get that arrow back.
Click on the die or you roll.
Yep, d10. Excellent. And so for each arrow shot, roll a d10, and then see if you get them all back.
So that was a 7, 8, and a 4.
All right, so you got all 3 of your arrows back. Very nice.
Great. Okay. And do you replenish those, or am I responsible for loading that somehow in my inventory?
Oh, so for that one, it should be 20 out of 20 there. So if you look at arrows in your inventory, it should show a
I'm back to
charges,
playing.
quote unquote, but really it's just how many arrows you have. You have 20 out of 20 arrows.
I see.
Mhm.
Great.
For hand thrown
Let's get out of here,
weapons,
boys.
it's like you roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, it's gone because those are harder to lose. So, yeah. All right, so you guys want to go? as you see people are
Yeah.
coming back in.
Yeah.
All right, so no talking to
Wait,
Jack.
is my guy there? I can't remember his name now.
Bartender.
Oh no, not my bartender. My like Jekyll or something like that,
Jallister?
or the like my
Jallister.
Alistair. Yeah, he's like who told me about gangs and whatnot.
Yeah, so
Is
Jallistar's
he
there.
available to chat?
Albia's there. Yagra's there. And if you guys aren't leaving right away or wanting to go
Yeah.
smack into that, we can have the NPCs interact with you. Just want to know which one you guys would like to prefer. Like, just quick interaction with NPCs and go, not even
Well,
caring, or really a deep dive interaction.
I want to find out. My Jallister knows about the gangs and such, so he might have something useful to say.
All right. So you can go over to Jallister. Does anyone? Well, Yagra's going to come over and talk to you as well. Obia's sitting at the.
Is Jallister around?
Jallister is right here. I'm picking him. This will make it easier for you. It's right there.
That's him over there. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we'll have NPC interactions with you guys. So first we'll go to Yager first. She comes up to you and she's like, "Damn, nice job, badass. I see the gore all over you. How many did you kill?"
I lost track. I lost track.
That's the right answer.
You want some blood from my hairy arm?
Nah, it's yours. You earned it. Sell us some blood on my fist.
What were those? What were those thugs after, anyways?
Just freaking gang.
What are they
people.
after you for?
You know, just there were some Zents. That's all. Oh wait, sorry, some Xanathar. That's all.
Xanathar, that's okay. Somebody that talking to my brothers here. Xanathar. Somebody wanna? What's their symbol? What's the Xanathar? What was that symbol on their eyes?
Yeah. You saw that they had eye-shaped tattoos, all of them.
Eye-shaped tattoos. I'm gonna take some notes here. Okay.
Probably a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, we're right on. Well, we're actually about to head out. We're looking for some dude. What's the dude's name again? I forget the guy's name.
Oh.
Who are we gonna go look for?
Put it in your notes in the future, but it's Floon.
I'm taking notes.
Floon. Okay.
Flume.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a dude named Flume. You know this guy Flume? You ever met a dude named Flume?
Sounds familiar. Let's think.
Yeah.
Floozy Floon is what the name brings in mind to. Someone who goes.
Floozy, yeah, he's a floozy.
Yeah. I haven't seen him myself, but I heard that he's someone who gets around to just different places, tries to bum off other people, and he tries to hit on anything that moves.
He's a floozy.
Yeah.
You know about him being in
like
any
him, so
specific
whatever.
trouble?
A what?
You know about him being in any sort of trouble or anything?
Nah. I mean, probably has a bunch of enemies, after all the people he slept with. Maybe it's consensual. I don't know. I just know he's a floozy. Floozy Floon.
We're heading down to the dock. You want to come with us? Watch the sunset or something together?
Nah, not. I see where you're going with this. You know what? How about this? Prove that you're worth something here, and I might next time you're here give you an offer. Not the offer you're thinking of, but a different offer, a better one, maybe.
All right.
It'll make us spend.
All
more
right.
time
I
together.
send Yagra. All right. I send her a ancient orcish farewell.
She gives it to you as well as it's like where you hit your fist and like hit each other's fist as well, and then you like grasp each other's shoulder and then walk away. Kind of like a mix of
Yes.
like all those together. Okay. So Yagura walks away. Then we'll go to Obia. Hello, my friend.
Obia, you saved my life.
Well, I couldn't let my little favorite birdling fall prey to some other sturges or whatever those bloated mosquitoes were.
Where I come from in the Highlands, we have a dance that we do, a bird dance to give thanks, and I want to do that dance for you right now.
Oh,
And so I do this kind of like break dance with my wings, and I'm like flapping to give her like air under her beautiful long white hair.
roll me a
You're a feather.
performance. So click performance.
Here you go.
I got moves. Got moves.
It's, I see, interesting, as you like are kind of tripping a little bit still here and there, but you're catching yourself, and you think you're doing great, but Avalor and Kabar, you look over and you're like, the frick is he doing? So, interesting. Well, thank you for your appreciation.
And then I pluck one of my feathers out as a gift to her, as a thank you gift.
It is all
I give you this as a gift.
I can't.
I let her know that
Oh, mhm.
I just let her know that I'm on my way on a mission to find this man named Flume and ask if she's heard of this vagabond.
He is
Lazy
not
man.
in my purview of prospective potential employees in the future.
He is not.
No. So
Okay.
not an adventurer like yourselves.
Yes. All right, blessings. I think I'm done over here.
Indeed. Farewell, she says as you go away.
So,
And then we go to Marth. Tells her, "Hey, how you doing, Marth? I saw you fight the troll and everything else. That was pretty impressive display there."
Yeah, some pretty good shooting, if I do say so myself, man.
Yeah, I only saw a bit of it. Just went to kind of run, but yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah. What's the story at the old Skewered Dragon?
oh, that place.
We got down there for some business. I know you want to like clean the city up. What can we
Yeah.
expect?
Indeed, my friend. Yeah. So, Skewer Dragon. That's, I believe, a tavern in the docks. Although I warn you, if you're gonna go there, you should definitely be careful, as there's a turf war going on right now with the gangs of the Xanathars and the Zentarum, I believe. Both wicked gangs taking over the entire docks. So, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah. I'm thinking we saw some of those Xanathars in here, like preceding old Uncle Cholsky there.
Well,
What's the story with the lady?
okay.
They're around.
What's the story with what?
I was just saying, tell me about these two gangs, if you can. Something just so we know where we stand when we enter into this wretched den of scum and scoundrelry.
Of course. Yeah, so, Marth, what's happening with the gangs right now is that the Xanathar gang follows a beholder named Xanathar. Pretty obvious why they have their little eyes and everything, fighting for turf war and whatnot. I've heard that he's mad, insane. Who knows, really? Probably don't want to piss off a beholder. For the Zentarum, well, they're known as the Black Network for a reason. They reach out and branch all over, really, and they deal with a lot of trading for all the illegal things, drugs, weaponry, like slaves even, and they view each other as more of a family of sorts. It's kind of strange, but it is what it is. Don't get on either one of their bad
So
sides.
they're kind of equally awful from a Waterdeep standpoint.
Oh yeah, Waterdeep. They're definitely both pretty bad. I'd say, yeah. Don't get involved if you can. Just be
You know
careful.
anything about this Floon character? we're looking for him. He's kind of a social butterfly, from what I understand.
Can't say I know a Floon. He's not of any interest, really. He's probably just a regular guy. Who knows?
So yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right. So, but Skewer Dragon could be Zentar, could be Xanathar. It's sort of open season down there, as far as you know.
Yeah, it's switches daily, maybe. Who knows? It's a place you want to stay. You want to stay the hell's away from. That's for sure. But if I'm going there, if I were you, I'd say be careful.
Let me ask you this. Let's say we wanted to be really, really careful. How do we anything we need to know to pretend to be one of those to pretend to be in with this film?
I'd say just stay away. Don't go anywhere with a winged black snake or many eyes. Is what I'd say personally. That's usually their
winged black snake. Got it. All right, we'll see you on the flip side, man. See if we can get somebody to clean this blood up now.
Okay, and Marth. Oh, actually, this would jog your memory about something, Marth.
Jog me.
Yep. Just 1 second. Let me copy that. Oh.
Okay,
This would also be to another person, as they would know this.
Okay.
Don't think anyone else. Yeah, no one else would know at this point.
I see. Yeah.
All right. So that's your information.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else.
I got that.
Good.
Yes. All right. Are we all back?
Yep.
At the table.
All right.
James, you wanna snag something before we go?
No. Is Yagra with us?
No.
She's not. She just left. Let's get out of here.
Oh. Okay. Hey, real quick, guys. Think your friend there. He's with that was a definitely gang war. That tattoo that Yagra has on her arm. Bad news.
She's with the Xantaras.
Yeah.
Well, we might have made some enemies then with when I scared two of them out of the bar, and then I punched one so hard that he vomited.
Yeah. We've
We'll
chosen sides.
find out.
Be aware. All right, let's get the show on the road, huh?
Let's get out of here.
All right, let's get out of here. So, where to start? There we go. As you guys leave the bar, it takes you a while as we go down through Waterdeep. Now, to show you where you guys are, when it loads, I'll bring you all there, and there we are. This is the map of Waterdeep. As you can see, it is pretty big. So, we're at the top, right? We need to go down here. Way down here. Way down here.
Where are we now?
Outside the city a little bit.
So you're probably all in the white area. Are you looking over Waterdeep currently?
Yeah, I see like the Troll Gate, the North Gate.
Perfect. So, Let's see. Where is... There it is. There's a yawning portal. So the yawning portal is right here. I'm going to mark it with a Y. And I'm going to change the color so you'll be able to see it. It'll be bright green. Tell me when you are able to see the yawning portal.
You in the North Ward, Wizo?
Oh no, go to the trade ward and further south down towards the dock ward. You're like a little bit in between the dock and trade ward.
Okay.
Oh, I
Say you
Oh,
do a perception check to see if I can find the yellow Y.
I do not see it.
Alright, take your time. It's okay. It's okay.
Can you tell us more descriptively, like what street is it on? Is it by the word?
Yeah. So it is. I put a Y there so you guys can see. Oh wait, no, did it screw up? 1 second. So
There.
it's possible that it screwed up. Lovely, it did. Okay, so that would make sense. The Y.
Oh, there it is.
There we
That's a
go.
terrible Y, but yeah.
Nice.
That's really weird how I did that. But yeah. So the Y is the yawning portal. And in order to get to this place, you'll have to wander around and then find the skewered dragon. Trying to find it currently here.
Hey,
There
two
we go.
thoughts I'm thinking is one, there's a market. Should we go like get some supplies? And second of all, we could send the Birdman, to do scouting or something, or put him in the like a AWACS, put him in the sky or something.
Choo.
Walk is the walk part of the narrative here, or is it just a
I will
walk through the
I will
city?
narrate the walk, but I'm wondering, since you guys are saying like we should do something else here and there, so I'm wondering, are you guys wanting to do something else, or is this just are we able to continue?
Yeah, I mean we're not. I think we can continue. We're not like dungeoneering, so we don't need like rations
good.
and such.
So I can narrate the
I
walk.
was thinking I could maybe use a cloak to cover myself, just so I don't get recognized by these thugs whose asses I kicked.
And that's a good call. I think Archibald complicates that matter. He's a hard one to hide.
Yeah, but he didn't really. Oh yeah, he just scratched one of them. He didn't really do much.
Yeah, but he was in it a little.
Yeah. So maybe that's not a possibility to hide.
We could all wear cloaks.
Okay, first, I think we have to decide if we're stopping and shopping and buying tools and items, or if we're continuing with like the standard adventure, and then we can make decisions around like, do you want to be good at cloak, or do you want to, how do we want to walk through town and stuff like that.
Waiting for. Yep.
So I guess, guys, what I'm saying is, I mean, there's two schools of thought. Let's continue the adventure. Like, let's not stock up on this stuff now. The other thought is, usually when you're in a city, you do that, and because you're leaving on an adventure. But since we're staying in the city, the adventure could happen really any time, right? So like, it might make sense to stock up sooner rather than later. That's just my initial thought, whereas usually I wouldn't say it. But I feel like one more tavern we still have until we really get into the thick of it. So that's kind of my thought.
Yeah, I just feel like other than K-Bar having like an opinion about hiding himself, I just feel like we don't know what we need.
I think healing potions. I have no idea if we even have close to enough for healing potions, but that could be helpful in any situation.
Expensive.
They're real expensive.
I think they're pretty expensive. Also, just keep in mind, like, Archibald is a healer, right? So, like, we're generally going to want to keep you, Kavar, in the front, like taking the brunt of hits, and we're gonna, while the cleric and Archibald can obviously hit, we do just want to be mindful that, like, we really want to protect him in a lot of ways as possible because he is our healer. So just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I'll stay further back from now on. I have a crossbow. I can shoot the bell ringing thing, and yeah.
Well, are we agreeing that we don't want to go shopping at the moment, or?
Right, yeah, I'm down. Let's go to the
all
bar.
day. So, yeah.
So no shopping.
No shopping. Let's go.
We'll have another chance.
Excellent. So that's what I'm waiting for. As you start going through the dock wards, when you get to about here and turn the corner, as you turn the corner, there we are. As you turn the corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the city watch. Lying on the cobblestone are more than a half dozen, corpses, seemingly the victim of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested the blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you. Here. Boom. And he says, or she says, "Get on. Nothing to see here. Just go. Just another day at the docks."
Anyone still loading or something? Or?
We should all be here. Oh, I see the problem. It didn't have global. There we go.
There we go. It's starting to develop. Yeah.
There we go.
So, Wizo, I didn't realize we were jumping right in, but I was planning on casting a disguised self as soon as I left the previous bar, and I still have the opportunity to have that.
Yes, and that's what I was waiting for. Also, was like, are you guys shopping? Are you guys doing anything else, etc.? But yeah, that's and you guys were saying multiple different things. So I just wanted to wait until you guys had a decision. But yeah, we can say that you disguise self. What do you disguise as?
Okay. Yeah, so I cast a disguise self on myself, so I can alter my clothing, armor, the visual of my weapons, and I want to cast disguise self as Volo. I would like to be an old wizard with a big droopy hat with my friends, who the town would know as none other than the prestigious and infamous Volo.
Whoa! Who was with the guy when he left at the bar?
Okay. So with the walk, yeah, you could do that, and you can estimate that you should easily be able to make it within an hour, because disguise self is an hour, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, ultimately, I want this to be on when I go into the next tavern, but if it's already on now, that's...
Oh, I thought you were saying as soon as you left, but you want to do it before you get to the tavern. Okay, that's good to know. Then you don't need to have your disguise self.
Let's hold off on it then.
Yeah.
I didn't realize if this was like the entry right before we go in the tavern. I didn't know yet, so I'll hold it off for now.
This isn't before you go into the tavern. This is actually while traversing through the docks. As I'll bring you to here. You guys are actually activate. Damn it! You guys are actually right here, and the tavern is down there.
Okay, never mind. So I'll hold off on my idea until we get into the tavern then.
Exactly. I do like it though. We'll get to it.
And they're blocking the road.
Yes, they are blocking the road, as you'll have to take an alternate route to go around. As she says, "Get on. Nothing to see here. Go on."
Can I, guys? I can probably walk away, and I can fly and take a peek.
So, at this point, you can choose to go or not, but she is within earshot if you're going to say anything to the group.
So this one guard came up to us and approached us, and then in the background, this is what we see with the tunnel vision. Basically.
Exactly. And these the ones with the skulls show that they're dead.
This is awesome. Look how the.
Okay, and then there's 3 city guards just sort of milling about watching the corpses.
Yep, and interrogating some. Oh, some aren't dead. But interrogating some as well, as they have bloody clothing as well. Some have black cloaks, while others appear to have shaved heads. But yeah. No, you wouldn't be able to see them. But yeah, that's what you get from that.
They, it looks like the city is doing a good job keeping up with all the gang violence recently.
Right.
Doing our best. That's what we got. So yeah, leave it to the watch. We'll take care of you. Just move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. Just another day.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
actually not citizens, Evola responds. We're a bit of adventurers ourselves, actually. Not quite the watch.
Oh,
We are
where's your
adventurers,
papers?
not just citizens. Papers?
Yeah, you said your adventures. You're part of the adventuring guild, I assume. Went through that whole thing. It takes a little bit of notice to even be able to be part of the adventuring guild, etc. Give some benefits, but
I think my friend needs more adventures and training. We were aspiring adventurers.
not getting the
Young,
10% cut yet taken away from you. I see. Probably pretty smart.
learning.
Yeah, we're still in the ropes, but we're well aware of the process. It's become quite rigorous these days, as you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of legal paperwork, but it keeps people from going in and dying when they aren't trained to. So yeah, same thing.
We noticed the men. Which gang were you able to help reduce today with your efforts here?
First off, this is guard business, so I'm not going to give you any details. But I will say that we did not start the altercation. We are merely trying to clean up after 2 opposing groups came into a conflict. And that's all you need to know.
Right. I mean, everybody, did everybody pay attention to that map? I mean, do we have knowledge of the map? Can we find a detour?
Yeah, you guys will
Oh,
be
we said
able
we
to.
didn't find a detour.
So with that, you want to just go on a detour, like through these alleyways, through Picklock area, or where do you want to go?
I mean, unless anybody has any bright ideas about we don't really even not so asking this random guard about our target is gonna anything other than show our hand. You know what I mean?
Let's step back. I think we should step back.
So you guys
There's
should step
not
back
much
and
we
talk
can do
amongst
here.
yourselves. Okay. She
I'm
eyes
gonna
you
step back.
curiously
Yeah.
and cautiously at the same time.
Okay. So we're out of earshot now of the guard.
Yes.
Okay. Should we ask her about the flume, our friend who's missing? We're looking for somebody, or I feel like we
Can
could
get
get baited into a fight or something, right?
Yeah, I think if there's any value in harassing this city official, while we're unlicensed adventurers.
To start causing
I
problems
apologize. The
here.
altercation should have happened right here. Is where it should have been. My bad. So.
Okay, and the little squiggle is the tavern.
Yeah, the S is the tavern, and this area is blocked off.
Let's see.
Well, it's a little bit lower. You could
you go down.
You could take Fillet Lane, but that's about it. Let me move that.
Why don't we send the bird? Why don't we send the bird up? Check out the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one thing
We are acting
So one thing you have seen,
adventurers here.
Yeah, one thing that you have seen is that you have seen, especially you would know very well, Archibald, is that there are griffins and other flying patrols that do go over the city. So if you just start flying, you might be questioned. You might not. You might not be questioned, or you might be questioned if you start flying, especially over a crime scene.
Might ask,
Well,
they might ask
um,
flying license or something.
if we're like gathered here, kind of off, like talking amongst ourselves, is there any reason that the three adventurers might be able to prevent her from seeing me cast a very minor spell? Like they could basically block the vision, like she wouldn't be able to see
Oh
me
yeah, you'd
cast
be
a
able to.
spell.
You guys are able to walk away and go into another alleyway really quick if you want, even into Fillet Lane.
Ooh. So
Traveler.
I'm just thinking out loud. Like I have the one ability I have is to this prestidigitation spell is really cool. It's basically like I can create little like effects really. And I was just thinking to cast something. Like I was thinking maybe casting the eye symbol of the clan somewhere in the area to distract the lady guard, and maybe we can like see what else is going on if we're going to stick around. If not, we can just kind of go on our way and just continue. But
I mean, I can always sneak in.
so that's what I'm thinking, Martha. So like maybe I have the power to distract this guard. If you and your stealth and dexterity as a halfling are able to kind of sneak around and actually peer over and see like really a little bit more, could be a good opportunity to explore a little bit behind the scenes here. You catch
What do
my
you
drift?
have?
Avalor, you could also disguise yourself as a soldier.
Oh, I could do that. I don't know if I can pass that right now because
Go in the alley, turn into a soldier, and then like.
You guys,
Just
I have a
be
feeling that this
one
is
of them.
just to show us that we're in a bad neighborhood with gang wars, which we've been warned by.
Yeah, I'm saying like we do know that there are gang like wars, so it is a little bit of a like
Three people
try to
told us,
find.
people told us not to go to this bar because it's so dangerous and there's a rowdy gang war.
That was not my intention.
Or Martha, if you want to sneak a little bit, me and you have a good combination because I do have the ability to distract key people. So if
I'm
this
just
is
saying,
worth,
I just think we should be judicious about like messing with the law. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I would say you don't know what you don't know, but there's a certain logic that this is just a street fight, and like, what are we going to discover other than street gangs fight and kill each other? You know, just there is a risk of like this isn't like stealing from.
Right. Yeah, I think there's a high risk. Yeah, maybe let's just go to the bar.
Bail Marthambles out of jail type of thing, you know?
well, then I think we've made our decision. I think we walk back up to the guard here, and I'll say a terrific job you've been doing cleaning up the city. The watch is doing great work, and an aspiring adventurer. Look up to you. Thank you, and have a great day. We'll be on our way.
Indeed. But yes, you can lead this to the watch. Have a good day and stay safe. That's where the exit is. Not down there. It's right there. Actually, it's a bit closer.
So we go down Fillet Lane.
All right. So, one thing that you have noticed going through the dock ward is that tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhoods that you've seen in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger as you pass down rows and rows of buildings as you now go down an alleyway instead of a main street, because this is the way you should have been taking. I apologize. But on the corner of Zestro and Fillet Lane is a shop, one that catches your eye. One nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zablob's Shop. There's an X for Zablob.
We should probably.
And you can choose to pass by or
You go
enter
in?
if you wish.
We'll peek around the corner. Can we peek into the window?
You
And
peek
just kind
into
of
the window and you see
what-
there's
what
like
do we
this
see?
purplish, almost lavender smoke of like this haze that lingers in this area.
Group. He says, "This looks interesting. Very
Yeah,
magical."
I wonder if this guy would buy the that blood sack off of me.
Let's go in.
Let's go in.
All right. So you enter, and a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you open it. Every wall is painted with purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged at the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers his pipe, exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail the well-met! Come borrow the shelves, come browse the shelves, and the most curious shop in the world at Old Blob Shop. If you need anything else, we have it for you. We have anything next we have you want. You can find that you own a deed to be the lord of an unknown land far away, but it actually is very legitimate as you could go and present it, and they'll be like, hey, I see you. And you could be like, hey, I'm here, and I'm the lord of this land. And they'll be like, hey, that's awesome and everything. For the low price of 1 gold, as everything in the shop is 1 gold. Even you could find a eye of a newt that has been dyed violet purple, and it has also been dried as just like a dried little pickle that you've seen before. If you have any other needs that you want in here, Old Zablob is here for you. I can find you anything that you need. If you need an old cat bone, if you need anything else, I have many other oddities and index for you. I also have a unicorn's toe at my disposal. If you look over there on the top right of the shelf, if you need anything else, I have this for you. Do you wish to trade anything? Do you wish to buy anything? If you need anything, Old Zablob is here. I also have this very nice decor. How do you like the lavender scented smoke, by the way? The lavender scented smoke is my own personal brew, actually, as I have it for my pipe here, sometimes for my hookah back. But back in the other back room, if you see where I'm pointing to it back there, it's all right. But anyways, yes, I'm here if you have any other needs, if you need anything else. And he goes on and on and on, and he does not stop talking unless you interrupt him.
Blob, have you got any Sturge blood sacks?
Sturge blood sacks, I can't say that I actually have any Sturge blood sacks, but I do have replicas of Sturges if you want. I have a very little nicely crafted little Sturge here that was actually sewn by my little niece somewhere off in the far distant realms of Cholt, I think, somewhere pretty far away. It was sent by a note to me and anything else, but along those lines, it looks like a Sturge, and it can be very... What?
I have a Sturge blood sack. I actually have one, and I know you are in need of one.
Let's see how does he view this? Like, a Sturge blood sack, you say? I'd be very interested in it. What does it actually look like? Could it be used to flavor the different smoke? Could I have different colored smokes? Is it lavender scented purple or any of those sort of colors, scents or anything else? Would it do anything to any type of smoke, dye, anything along those lines? Would this Sturge blood sack be anything useful in those regards?
I understand it would. I understand it would give a crimson tinge to a lavender. You know, make it more robust.
So you can either roll persuasion or deception at this point to try to convince him.
Do you have any deeds from Waterdeep that we could buy?
I do not have any deeds from Waterdeep, as that would be illegal to have deeds here. I think I've been told by the guards maybe sometime long ago. But I do have deeds for other places in far different lands and areas, so that you can go and get them in. Mm-hmm. Yes?
Yeah.
So, deception. He's like, I see. I could give you a grand total of 8 silver for this blood sack, because I could use it, but it could be just about anything else.
Sure, I'll take that.
Excellent. Here's 8 silver. Do you wish to buy anything else? We have many different trinkets. If you want a mummified goblin hand, I have that for you. If you want a dragon's bony talon hanging from a flame, I have that as well. Oh, what?
Let's get out of here. Well, thank you for your business.
I'm looking for a mask. Do you have a mask?
I have many different masks if you want. I have a beholder mask. I have a fox mask. I have also a lovely lady's mask, although the lovely lady's was kind of destroyed in the fire a little bit, so it's not completely lovely at this point. But it could be a lady's mask. It could be a whole bunch of other things that I have for you. I also have a sparrow's mask. I have many other things as well. If you need anything, any trinket, anything at all at Zablobs, we have everything here for you. And if you need any information or anything else, Zablobs is always here, and Zablobs is always open as well, because Zablobs is the best.
How about Zablob, do you have information?
Well, I mean, what would you give me for the information? What information are you
Deal
looking for?
with
I know everything because I am the great and wonderful Zablob, but I am here for you. What would you wish for me? Do you wish to know a little bit about any of these fine trinkets here? I can tell you just about anything else, as I have a nice little archive of everything else, although I don't need that.
Who's running the skewered dragon these days?
Oh, the Skewered Dragon! I've seen many individuals come from there. I've also seen a lot of dangerous gang violence happening around here. But, I mean, what would you give me for that? What would you give me to know any information of this great and wonderful Zablob here? As I am here and ready for you for anything and anything that you would need if you give me the right price. But what is the price? That is a question. Many different questions along those lines. It could be gold, it could be silver, it could be anything else. It could be a nice little trinket, it could be a nice knick-knack, it could be something else. What would you give me? What would you give me?
Well, actually, we're looking for information about. We're missing our friend, some man named Flume, a handsome-looking chap that was recently at the bar and has gone missing. And
I'll give you one of these silvers back if you can tell us about the flume.
1 silver for a little bit of information? Come on now. Come on, I could put myself in trouble if I do that. What else would you give me? And at this point, you can roll a persuasion for a certain amount, or you can try and intimidate him to give you the information.
Zablob, what is the single most impressive item you have in the shop for sale?
I can't say anything singly the most impressive, except for myself, but I'm not up for sale, of course. I put anything else up for sale that is necessary, that I'd want. Anything I find, I put up for sale, and it is the exact amount that is listed at every other area, which is, of course, the low price of 1 gold for your very own.
You mentioned a unicorn item. What was that item? I would like to learn about it.
The toe of a unicorn. I come over here, and you see that there's like this.
The toe of a unicorn. I'd like to buy it.
Indeed, here
I would like.
Okay. So, yeah, you buy that as he is very ecstatic. And at this point, are you going to try to use that to get information? Do you want to roleplay that out, or just roll a persuasion is what I'm assuming you're doing?
So, yes. Thank you, Zablob, for this unicorn toe. I am so happy we came in your shop. Now that I'm a customer and I've paid for this, I was hoping as a parting gift so that I will come back soon and buy more unique items from you. Can you tell me and my adventurers here a little bit about the Skewered Dragon and what you may know of the local bar before we head over there?
A lot of people come in and out. Are you looking for someone in particular?
There's one individual in particular, a gentleman named Floon, who we've been searching for. Have you heard of this man before?
And as you say this, we're going to say Volo gave you a description. Obviously, that would make more sense. So you describe what Floon looks like to him. And he says, I think I might know this Floon person. I actually haven't met him before. I don't know as a relationship eternally. It's more like acquaintance, maybe. Someone who I saw go through the window, who and there. It could be just about anything else. But I did see a person like him go by my shop, and as he went by my shop, there was a big altercation. You see, there were some men in black leather armor that jumped him, and I think there was maybe 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe, I don't know, but none of them looked familiar or anything. They did have a black tattoo of a winged snake on their neck, though. I did catch that. So I hope that does help you, my valued customer. If you would love to keep partaking in any of my wares, I have many more things for you. I also have, as you see, there are hundreds of these items. It's just like I have anything.
Zablob, thank you so much for Zablob. Thank you so much for the unicorn toe. I will cherish it and use it in the future for some amazing magic that I'm going to. It's
supposed to bring you good luck as well, my friend.
That's what I've heard. So I thank you so much, and I can't wait to come back soon and keep an eye out for us. We'll be back in the future. Thank you, and have a great day.
One last question, Zablob. When did that happen that you saw him get taken away by those folks?
Let's see. I think it was about 1, 2, 3. No, it wasn't 3. It was a little bit less than that. It was maybe about 1 to 2 days ago. Probably 2 days ago, actually. 2 nights ago, I think it was. Yes, and 2 nights ago, he was walking with someone who actually looked a lot like him as well. But I think he went a little bit ahead, and then he was jumped by these men in black leather. Yeah, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago, I think it was.
Did you see which direction they took him?
Oh no, I hid my shop. I don't want to be dealing with anything like that. I wanted to hide my purple haze as I went to the very back and I smoked the best lavender scented hookah that I ever could have. Have you ever had lavender scented hookah? If you haven't, you should partake in it. Of course, I will have to charge you because you are a wonderful valued customer of mine who will be paying for the wonderful scent of a lifetime. It actually fills your lungs with this nice little excellent
Thank
floral
you,
scent.
Zablob. We'll see you soon. And we're all starting to walk out and wave our hands saying, well, bye, Zablob. Thank you.
Bye, come next time.
Have a great day.
All right.
All right. Got a unicorn's toe and some good info out of that.
Yeah.
All right, maybe Avalon, do you want to go into the bar with your costume on and try to get some information solo without us, maybe?
I think, well, we got to decide how we want to play this. I assume we're going to be walking in after our pit stop there. But yeah, I was thinking I was going to disguise self as Zolo. And maybe you three just walk in as a group and I walk in separately before or after.
Okay. Actually, it is.
But I don't want to rush the gun.
Yeah. Actually, it is time, and this may be a pretty. It might possibly be a longer set as we get you ending the session as you approach the skewered dragon. Ready for information, and you have the whole week to figure out how you guys actually want to go about this and what you want to do.
All right.
Yeah, and that is where we'll end the session.
That was wicked.
Awesome.
All right, glad you guys enjoyed it. Glad you guys enjoyed the gnome, because that's how all the gnomes are in my world. Zablob was a bit more eccentric, though. But yeah.
How far you can, man. You know, and sat here and how much script at your disposal. Very impressive.
I can do it even longer. Yeah. It's like we need to actually play. But yeah, the first time I did that with the group, it was like 5 minutes as they were just watching in person. Like, is he going to stop? As I just kept going. But yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week.
Rock and roll.
All right. Have a great one. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah. And at Twitch, that is where we will end our second session of Dragon Heist. They have seen Zablob now, as he is a fun character. They have seen it ever so great and great at follow. Went through a complete troll fight with Sturges and have gone through quite a bit. What will they get into next time? Well, you'll just have to tune in to find out next week. But I do have a session in an hour and a half, so stay tuned for that. Definitely. Until then, keep rolling.